years old, man.
There you go. Exactly.
I give God all the praise that He kept me. And a lot of people don't make it. They don't get out of it. They don't make it.
Yeah, they stay on that shit.
True.
Especially when
They
they get
don't.
older. You gotta stay away from that.
There's 3 ways of getting out of hard drugs. You get clean, don't do it again. You wind up in jail, or you wind up dead.
Yeah. One of the
Pretty much the 3 ones.
I was talking to a friend of mine from Atlanta. She's still.
You
Now
got.
she's moved on.
You have to want to do it, though, man. You have to
Yeah.
Eventually, you have to wake up and say,
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
you yourself, you have to want to do. Yeah,
It's-
you're 100%
enough's
right.
enough,
I know
man.
that.
I
Definitely
feel
know
bad
that.
for the people. I do feel bad for them, but
Oh yeah, they got to get on with it.
you know, if you don't want the change, you're not going to make the change.
And that's ultimately it. The only way anybody in that situation can get out of it is they have to want to do it. They have to realize, what am I fucking doing? You know?
I remember a point back in my life in late 80s, early 90s. I was a bad drinker. Every day after work, in the bar. Walker Red and freaking beer. Go home. I don't even know how I made it home half the time. And then one day I came home and I said,
It's enough.
I can't do this no more. And the next night, I was in AA, and I did AA for 8 years, man. I did it for 8 years, and I didn't
So
touch
you
a
know,
drop.
the deal.
Yeah, man, I didn't touch a drop. I didn't nothing, man.
You're on there,
You
Dad.
get hungry. Right. You get hungry a little later. I got pizza that we had last week. I froze it. So we got.
Well, I'm actually
I'm just saying, if you get a little hungry, throw a couple slices there for you. No problem. It takes about 20 minutes.
No, this did really good for me. Well, yeah, man, you gotta want to do it. Man. If you don't do it, then I don't know what to tell you.
You know, I see you almost every day. You and your wife. Michael has it where, you know, when you're on a TV show,
Who's stalking me?
of course. No, I don't talk to you. I gave up on you. You don't have to go back.
No, I said stalking.
Oh,
Stalking me.
no. Then I see you on the roof at the thing there. You come down there.
Me and Mikey.
Yeah. And then your wife's on there. I said, you know, you guys are, I see you every damn day. That's why I don't miss you, because I see you every day.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. So. Call your wife up and say, hey, look
Oh, there's a little bit of delay. That's I'm freaking out. I'm like,
That's what the garage looks like from the outside or whatever. Here. Wow. We gotta clean this garage out. It's a mess. Messy.
Got a lot of stuff.
I know, but we got a trailer. That was supposed to take care of the stuff. Now the trailer's
That's
full.
almost full.
And we got more shit.
I got to go through that.
Yeah, when was the last time you were out there checking things?
man, the last time I've been in the trailer,
4 days ago.
Oh, okay.
the last time I was in it, Mike, was maybe a month after you died. And I don't know what we went in there for. We used your vice for something.
I had a little bench set up at the time.
Yeah.
Now I got shit piled up on stuff. I got to go through it. Take me half the day. Go through it.
No, because I remember when you got it, was the guy who kind of used it as a. He was kind of
It was
using
a
it as
I
a.
got a bed there. and a
Yeah, he
microwave,
was using it as a
refrigerator.
fucking camper.
You know, I got a sink. I got everything.
Yeah, we can live in it. You can live in that fucking thing.
What are we on? A YouTube?
Well, you got to look on my YouTube address.
Oh.
You know. You got to go to YouTube. It's m.s.m. You know, that's my user, whatever. It's supposed to be Mad Scratching Madness for scratchers.
M.S.
Yeah. Let me send you a link. All right.
Tomorrow,
Let me send you a link.
I don't know if he's got. Because I asked him when I called him up. I said, you gonna go? You off tomorrow? Or you working?
I work. I go to my shop tomorrow.
Oh, you working? Okay. Well, they have that some kind of music festival supposed to be free over on a galley right over the bridge.
Call me up and let me know when you want to go. And
Yeah.
Just give me a few hours so I can take a shower, get prepared.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'll be doing other things in the meantime. You
Right.
can call me. I'm not.
Last text message I sent
I
you.
think if we we're gonna go, be like between 1 and 1:30. You know.
Okay.
But I talked with.
Oh,
to JR, and Lynn gave me the thing, and she's
Click on the
see
link.
if you
yeah.
want to
Click
go
on the
there.
link.
So I called JR tonight. I said, does Lynn still want to go there? I don't know. We're
Then
going.
you'll
I
go
said,
to
okay,
the
well,
list.
I'll
Yeah,
talk
right
to you in the
there.
morning.
Don't break the comments.
Doesn't matter if they go or not. We can
That's
still
the link
go.
you sent out.
Just get out. Maybe have a bite to
eat.
eat there or
Oh, there we
something,
go.
or go somewhere else. After, supposed to have like 3 bands.
So how do I send that to Lori?
Right there.
Share the link. You know,
Just something to do.
share it.
Oh,
There's
share.
got to be a share button somewhere. Go
Yeah,
share
right
with
there.
somebody.
Share.
You do messages, email, text, or whatever. You know, when you share it. Share it and find a person and share it and say, hey, check it out. See if you can log into the chat list.
It's still loading to her, but yeah. Just hanging out in the garage, BSing about all.
Yeah, there you go. It's a test thing to make sure everything's working. I gotta get my tripod because this is a rig up there. Seems like the audio's good, film's good, everything. I just gotta, set it up.
We gotta do our headphones.
You can just sit around talking. You can hear the shit. So you're coming back from the fridge.
Oh, is that what I look like? Fat bastard.
It's you.
Why is it delayed like that?
Well, it's because that's going over the internet live.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's live. There's always delayed something. But I can't remember where I put my tripod. Oh well.
What the hell's that on your truck?
Camera.
Oh, the
Oh,
camera.
that's the camera.
Oh, that's the camera.
I'm gonna go get another one.
Okay, buddy.
Hi, honey.
I hear the feedback, yeah.
Well, I don't realize how old I am until I look at myself. God. You old mother. Like I said, you're hungry. Got throw some pies in there. 'Cause I know Chinese food sometimes you get hungry an hour later. You know what I mean?
Oh, not me, man.
Oh, good. Well, maybe you wouldn't have to eat it.
No, I'm good.
And my tofu that I was going to say in the gravy, could I have a piece of tofu there, plain? I was going to chop it up, put it in that gravy. Once I put the rice in there and mix it up, there's no more gravy.
Yeah, it just sucks
Yeah,
it all up.
No more gravy. Rod told me that he's voting for nothing but the Democratic Party right down the ticket.
Oh, I can't wait to get into that shit.
Where do you vote? Near your house? You have a place near your house?
Go with the beer. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
You can hear me now, right?
Can you hear me now? I can hear you.
I hear you clear.
Stand back, see how far testing. Stand there now. Go ahead.
Right there?
Nope.
I don't hear it. Come in a little more. A little more. Right there.
This is ridiculous.
Can you? Is it still hooked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't touch it since last time.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I got
Horse
look at this
Horse
round
shit.
black rubber ball here. It's almost sticking in my mouth.
Yeah, I gotta go up with this one now. That's better. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
What's
Yeah,
going
that's
on
all
with this
good.
black rubber ball shit? I don't believe it. Somebody behind me? Nope.
All right, so we got that going. So let's see what kind of
What kind of conversation you want to talk about? You want to talk
Well,
about
let's
how
see.
low the balls hang when you get after 50?
well,
Did you see the rock? Did you see the rocket go off?
no, I did not.
I watch
heard
it
it.
on TV. I don't go outside and watch it.
I heard it. Saw it on TV.
Too cold out there.
Rumbled the house.
What happened with you?
It rumbled the house.
I don't feel no rumble.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching TV now.
You're imagining no rumble in
It
the
rumbles the
tumble.
house.
I'm on TikTok right now. I'm trying to find
TikTok.
some
Things to talk about. Some other bullshit.
some liberal,
Mm.
some liberal bashing.
Did you tell your wife to go on the channel and then? Go
Yeah,
and chat?
I sent her the link.
Yeah, and tell her just subscribe and say hey, what's up in the chat and see if everything works.
Well, here's something that here's something on TikTok. Two things that never go away:
What's that?
genital herpes and Hillary Clinton.
And alimony.
That's good. Just my bed dog. I can hear it. Just my baby dog.
Well, let's hit the Powerball.
Yeah,
One,
that'd be
two,
nice.
three. Boom, Powerball.
You don't have to
Powerball,
scream into the
Powerball.
microphone. That's a good job, though. Good job. Yeah, so you can hear yourself a lot better when you're talking on a mic.
You talking to me?
Perfect, right there. Yeah.
Are you talking? You talking to me?
Talking to you and Rob.
Oh, wait, here's one.
Dave, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Make sure it's on the right
Okay.
way. There's a right and left. So
Okay, you know how we were
I don't
talking
know which
about
one's which, but
you
it
know we
won't
were
fit on your head one way. It just keeps sliding off. So. The right and the left there.
This is
About-
better,
there
yes.
you go. That's right. Yeah.
Can you-
Now you
can
can
you
put
hear
the microphone up to you and talk.
Speak,
I
Dave.
can hear everybody.
I
pretty
can't
good.
hear you.
Your microphone's down low.
I can't hear Dave.
No, Dave is
All right.
How
disconnected.
about now?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
He's
All
disconnected.
right. Hold on. Keep
Disconnected.
talking, Dave.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, we
Is
had
it
problems. We had problems with that one
Make sure
last
the
week.
button's up towards you.
Make sure it's in there.
Uh,
Keep talking, Dave.
Who's on?
No,
No,
wait.
No, you just
No.
turn it off.
no.
You just turn it
Now
off.
you're on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear everybody
Okay.
through
Keep-
the.
Just keep talking like A, B,
Speaker.
C, D.
I heard you. I heard you very.
alone. I need to adjust him alone.
I heard Dave far away.
Here I am, Mike. Can you hear me?
No. Wait.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Keep going.
Hello. Anybody hear me?
Keep
I
going.
can hear you. I can hear you.
Dad.
Good.
All right, keep going, Dave.
All right. How about you, Rod? Can you hear me?
Now I hear you.
We can hear you now.
All right, I hear
All right.
everyone.
You could actually knock Dave down a little
Yeah.
bit.
How's that now?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good.
All right,
That
there you go. There you go. All right, we got it now.
How was your Chinese food tonight, Dave?
All right. Well,
The conversation was Hillary Clinton.
well, this is the one with the guy who with Pelosi's husband.
Oh, Paul.
Oh.
Pelosi.
Yeah, he claims that.
No wieners were involved.
Well,
He's
no,
a homo.
just little pink rubber hammers. But he claims that he's friends with Pelosi's husband, and now surprisingly they can't produce any of the surveillance tapes from the
Oh, yeah.
outside or inside of the home.
Well, I heard too. He's supposed to be a right wing guy, but he's got gay flags. He was in his underwear. He's homeless, and he's an illegal immigrant.
Mhm.
Nothing to do with
Just like all those Trump
Well,
people.
the-
They all do that.
Well, they said that he is here legally,
I
but
thought it was illegally.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, you know, it's
Illegal.
propaganda. You know, they're going to pull up the bullshit to cover Pelosi's
Oh, yeah.
ass.
Yeah, I saw the pictures where glass was broken and the glass particles were on the outside.
So it happened
So,
from the inside.
Yeah, it happened from the inside.
Everybody knows how
it's like
things work.
physics, man.
And when the cops got there, there was no violence at the time. And when the cops got there, they watched them beat the shit out of each other. When this guy got hammered in the head, and they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it was a cat fight.
Yeah,
But that's supposed to be one of our third in line to be president of the United States. It's supposed to be a secure place. No cameras, no nothing. Come on, BS.
the Democrats are a
Some BS.
disgrace and traitors to this nation. Period. Not the everyday Democrat. You're just plain ass fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But the top people are not stupid. They have an agenda to turn this into a new world dictatorship. America is forgotten. and the American dream is going to be stomped on if we don't stop the Democrats from their lying, traitorous ways.
Well, here's another one I'm saying here. Remember when you registered to vote? America had a booming economy, low gas prices, a secured border, and the strongest military on earth. And Democrats erased all of it in under 2 years.
Yep.
But we're the bad
Unbelievable.
guys. They keep
Yeah.
saying we're the bad
Yeah,
guys.
we're the bad guys. They destroyed America.
Eh.
Yep. Unbelievable. And we're dumping billions into a war over there that we should be negotiating peace.
Mm.
And the latest was that Putin's people and Zelensky's people had a meeting in Turkey about 6 weeks ago, and they came out with a peace plan. But Biden's administration says not good enough, and he wants to feed the war machine.
Yeah.
They had peace.
Oh, Biden and the
Twilight Zone.
yeah, Biden and all his Gestapos need to fucking mind their own fucking business.
Yeah. Yep.
Gestapo.
And Brazil, what they do in Brazil? If they interfered, the CIA interfered with a good guy, and they're protesting their ass off in Brazil because it was totally fixed. And thanks to our help, turning this
Finally got it.
democracy into a dictatorship. Other than that, what else is going on?
I'm just scrolling through this TikTok here, looking to see what kind of shit we got going on. But there's a lot of shit.
What if that went through my little? If I get the
Oh,
little.
then what about all these assholes on Halloween?
Which one?
The TikTok video. Well, you got that one bitch in Tampa that went and cleaned out.
What'd she do?
She was probably in her 30s, maybe early 40s, and she walked up to the house and she took all the fucking candy.
Oh
They
shit!
had
Really?
the candy out on the porch on the table. So you take one and put it in your bag, and the next person. Well, she went up there. She emptied both things into her pal and just
Fucking
and
cunt.
gave him the finger.
She's a
Watch the camera.
disgusting.
you're
And
right.
now I'm looking at this other one here.
Now go look at the camera.
These assholes with the pumpkins.
Just wait.
They have nothing better to do than vandalize people's shit.
You're live now. I should.
So now I'd like to find out where they fucking live
I'll
and
send you that
vandalize
to you
their
too,
house
the
in
link.
front of them and tell me how. Then they could tell me how they feel after that.
It's called trick or treat, and I guess
Yeah.
they're treating everybody to vandalism.
That's
Yeah.
beyond a trick. That's a fucking vandalism going on
Got
right
the
What kind of
sound.
there.
vandalism
Just
we
wait.
talking about?
You got to
here?
go to my.
Oh, look right here.
Subscribe.
Look at these fucking degenerates. There's no reason for that.
I just made a nice picture.
Oh, they look like nice children having a good time.
Yeah.
What is the matter
No,
with
I
you?
got plenty of food. No, I appreciate it.
I think we need to find their.
They look like nice children having a good time.
If
We
you
need to
don't
find
mind,
their parents and slap their parents for
I just
having
sent
them.
you a link. When you go to this,
They're
subscribe
scared to
to
death, though.
that channel.
They're running, so
Just
Mm.
subscribe.
they know they're doing wrong, so they're scared to death and running.
All right, thank you, man.
That's how
Get some
cowards
nice
work,
fresh
man.
Where's
fish.
Ron go? He's going in?
No, he's gonna give me some fish.
Oh.
Coming back?
He cooked me fish, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna taste it. I wanted to
Yeah.
taste that trigger. Trigger.
Assholes.
What he's
They're all
got.
assholes.
A trigger fish, like
Oh,
trigger.
Triggerfish.
Of course, I got to admit, though, as a kid, it was kind of fun. Mischief night before Halloween,
Yeah, I mean,
and
Yeah,
then we,
oh, yeah.
and then as
But
we even
it-
got
yeah,
older,
yeah.
we carried it into
I don't.
Halloween.
I
too.
don't.
It's
I don't
stupid.
remember vandalizing anybody's stuff.
No, we
though.
didn't vandalize shit.
No, you just
threw
shot a
eggs.
couple of people.
You just threw eggs.
Ah.
away, you know?
Well, I didn't vandalize. I just decided to take it to 357 Magnum out and shoot all the little kids with the pumpkins, blow them away. He said, "Stay away from my house, you pumpkin eaters, you."
I think the worst thing I did was with David Rutherford. We were around this complex that had like fire extinguishers and just fucking went to town and emptied them all out. All over. So it was a dusty cloud over everything. Middle of the night. Stupid. I think that's the worst they did besides smashing pumpkins. But I never did anything worse than that, besides egging and
Yeah,
stupid
we
stuff.
threw eggs every
But
probably about 5,
the worst
6
I
year
did was
rain.
the
I
fu-
was
that fire
always throwing
extinguisher must
eggs
have
on
cost them
Halloween.
like $2,000 to replace. And that was back in the day.
You know what's even bad? When they throw the toilet papers on these front yard trees, you can't get the shit
Oh,
off.
yeah.
that was
Trees.
that was part of the
Yeah.
thing.
That
too.
I
We
that I
a little
did
bit
do.
of that.
I did do
And
that.
it's hard to
Yeah,
get
but
that
rolling
shit off the
trees,
tree
yeah.
because it comes in all the
You
Right,
just
you
gotta
gotta
give it
hope for a
time.
good rain.
Good random
Yeah.
time, man. Let it dry out.
Yeah.
It's brittle.
You need a good rain for that.
I'll check out the YouTube here.
Well, that's the time. That's the time of the year that if you have a grudge against somebody, you dress up, you ring their front doorbell, and you blow them away with a 12-gauge shot because they trick or treat and boom, and nobody knows who you are. You walk down with your candy in your hand, and you're free, baby. I have nothing else better to talk about than killing people.
Well, we're not going to kill anybody yet tonight.
No, not tonight. Next Halloween.
Yeah. We'll hold off a little bit on that.
We got a list for next Halloween.
Halloween. That's good here.
Halloween is a satanic holiday. It's satanic. It's not a very nice holiday.
What?
Halloween, satanic.
Oh, yeah.
And the next day is All Saints Day. So how do you figure that one out? From the devil to the saints in 24 hours.
Bad and good this time, I guess. I think Halloween's just it should be just
Man, I like that red.
Too many adults have that stupid parties.
That's the color red. I
You know,
want
they
right
get
there.
too intense with it. Kids and stuff have some
Man,
candy.
that's sharp.
I like that. I like the wood.
Yeah, that's sharp.
Look at these two. Look over your shoulder, Rod.
Oh, we got the WWE. I gotta see
You
what's
actually
on
watch
TV.
that shit?
No, I just
don't watch
left
it, just
something
happened to
on.
be
No,
on.
it just it's 8 o'clock now. I gotta change the channel. I gotta find something on.
Despite all the shit on her, though, she's kind of cute.
All right, I'm gonna bounce off the ropes now, and then I'm gonna come towards you
And
and
flip
just,
over and do this and
just
swing
hit me
something.
again with that cardboard
Yeah, there you
tube, and I'll pretend it really freaking hurt.
Oh yeah, boom. Oh geez, that hurt. You know, it is rough. You got to be athletic. I don't doubt that.
Yeah,
it's just
no,
entertainment.
Yeah.
But I
No,
don't-
you
I
have
don't-
to be
I-
athletic. But
I don't understand what the fixation is. It's like we know it's not real.
You know, I think
This entertains you.
a lot of
So
Some
not to
people
me.
think this shit is real.
a
I
lot
got
of
Penn
them
and Teller
though
coming
live
up. How
like
about that? Penn and Teller.
kind of low rent rock stars. They're always on the road. They're always fucking. You know, they're always.
she's
they
holding
live
that
kind of
thing
a
up.
high
Against,
life, and a lot of them have
she's
drug
holding that
problems.
thing up against her face. Now, if you're really doing that, your forearms would be bulging out. There's
Yeah.
no bulging going on there.
Well, it's entertainment. I'm surprised they make so much freaking money. They got the audience, but they do.
I can't believe people actually watch this shit and they know it's fake. At least 90% know, maybe
Yeah,
10%
staged.
think it's for real. I don't know. My grandmother and grandfather used to think it's real. I said, Grandma, Grandpa, it's not real. Oh no, it's a real, it's a real, it's a real. Whoa. That's the problem with the immigrants. You see, they think wrestling is for real.
Well,
It's funny. We're talking about Texas Avenue before. I saw Dusty Road. This one I learned that it was fake. The week before, Dusty Rhodes and his buddy wind up. His buddy, cheats on him and fucks him up, and now becomes a bad guy. I see him running down the road, jogging together, and fucking the road. Me and Rod were just talking about when I was a kid. I swear to God, I saw him, and I'm like, I thought you guys were enemies now. And they looked at me, and they just started laughing, and I just said, "Oh fuck!" And that's when I realized.
Well, when I was a kid, I told my father, no, wrestling's real. My father tried to tell him, no, it's not real, son. It's a good athletic sport, but it's all fake. So he took me to a wrestling that was being held nearby in Westchester County, and he took me in the back before the wrestling started, and we saw these two wrestlers in a trailer having a drink, talking, laughing, and having a good time. The next scene, he took me outside to the stadium where we were watching him. These two guys came out like the worst enemies, and I just saw them being the best of pals. So then I finally realized as a little kid that it's not real. And I was only 35 years old when that happened. Just joking about the age. Everything's quiet here. What's going on? Why is everything quiet?
I'm chatting on the website right now, trying to get nobody's looked. Even your wife
All
didn't
right.
even look. I
Here-
sent her a message in there. Just click on it and subscribe and just chat.
Here's something I'm looking at here. Why did Nancy Pelosi go to Ukraine after the U.S. agreed to send millions of dollars in aid? Ukraine is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Your taxes are funding the Dems' bank account. There is no accounting of where the money is going. It's true.
Plus the arms we're sending them, just sending them to the Mideast, selling them.
Well,
Zelensky is the biggest crook. Him and Soros are best of friends. This is a war started by Soros and Zelensky. Zelensky should be hung.
let me put this out there. Okay.
Hmm?
Putin, do whatever the fuck you want. But go after our government, not the people. The people
Yeah.
have nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Go after the government.
Putin told us about a week ago, Americans, don't give up your guns, because he knows what's really happening. The New World Order is taking over. That's why he's fighting. There was 43 biological laboratories on the border of Russia. Why? In Ukraine. And we're funding them. They're going to release some shit on the Russians because Russia is a Christian nation. They don't like that idea. They're Orthodox Christian, and they don't like Christians. They want to do away
I
with
think
Christianity.
They jail gays over there. The gay in Russia.
Yeah,
jail
no,
them.
they don't
Yeah.
put up with it.
Yeah.
You try fucking, some kid tries to come, Mommy, I want my
Yeah.
penis off it.
Fucking lock them up. Drug them up.
Yeah, they wind up fucking sending them to, what is it, Siberia, have them breaking rocks.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Danger. Look who's here.
They're,
Danger.
Thank you.
Danger.
All right.
Danger.
I gotta get a fork.
Fuck you, pal.
Yeah.
Want me to get you one? I'll get you one. Hang there, Michael. I'll get you
Shit.
one.
God
Stay there,
damn,
yeah.
man, that's huge.
I just did that.
A plastic one would be fine. I'm sorry about yelling right into the damn thing. I'll have some on this thing. What's that? Avocado on top, or it looks like green chilies or something, or avocado, and it looks like a pepper. Right? Thank you.
Scallions.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Looks great. Thank you, man.
We just got invaded by the bagel man. What he does, you got to be careful. He takes people, chops their heads off, and puts a hole in them, and deep fries them and calls them a bagel.
that stuff a bagel.
Oh, delicious.
That stuff a bagel.
Disgusting.
But the fact that he just offered that up makes you wonder. No wonder why. I'd never had a glazed donut or glazed bagel before until I went to Ron's place. What the fuck's this guy doing there?
Yeah.
A glazed bagel.
Watch what kind of cream he puts in them.
No, those ones you gave me, the blueberries, that was fucking good, man. You put some cream cheese on that. That was better than a donut. Yeah.
I didn't get no damn blueberry. What's going on here?
I like blueberry bagels.
Favoritism here in the neighborhood. Favoritism.
Sounds like it.
I got no blueberry bagel. None. I don't think Ron likes me.
Where's all that food going to, man? Work?
Awful silent here. What's going on?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring some to work.
Delicious, man. Thank you.
Can you imagine if Trump was president now? They would call him a warmonger. Meanwhile, we got a chance to go to war with China over Taiwan. We're at the war over there, maybe with Russia. And everybody's so pleased with Biden. Even the low-life Democrats say, oh, it's okay. But if Trump was president, he's a warmonger. Meanwhile,
I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this.
what happened to the Puerto Ricans?
Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. I love me some
The Puerto Ricans got their own island.
Dear guys, this fucking head.
Spanish,
Got
like
their
a
own
Puerto
island
Rican in this
paradise.
hair.
I feel like Puerto
I
Rican
felt
is
Puerto
bad.
Rican. Y'all know I love me some.
You heard of PR? Public Relations. That's what it stands for. I heard the latest Biden said he's Puerto Rican. He insists.
People you know got one. Oh, he's talking about a penis. I thought we was talking about a vaccine. Woo, that's embarrassing.
What's going on here? I can't hear.
I got one. I got one. Michelle got one. People you know got one. Oh, he's talking about a penis.
Yep.
I thought we was talking about a vaccine.
I know we talked about that.
Oh,
Vaccine.
Michelle, my dear, she definitely was a man. Maybe not now, but she was a man. There's no doubt about that.
I used to be one.
Yeah.
I think it's better. Positive energy. Hope you think it's better.
At the voting polls.
Positive energy.
Guy at the
I think
voting.
it's better. Positive energy. Hope you think it's better.
Liberals at the voting polls.
Hope everybody gets out there and votes.
Oh, I did already. We need a big red wave coming, man.
Ah.
And if
What's
the
that? Put
big
this on
brave
I'm
people
not-
don't do something, we're going to put them on a chopping block, too.
Mhm.
You know,
They're
they're already
their ass to do something, those fucking weakling.
they're already
Republicans,
saying Biden's going to bombard us with fucking executive orders
There's the
for the next fucking 6 months. And no matter what they do, it's going to fuck the economy up worse. And then they're going to try and blame. See, look what they did. You know,
Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. There's no doubt about it.
until we get rid of that cocksucker, you really can't. You can
Well,
do
okay.
a lot.
They got they first thing they got to do is impeach him.
Yeah.
Get rid of the 87,000 IRS agents. Defund that first of all. Second, impeachment. And they got to fight dirty like the Democrats. But if these Republicans think they're going to go tit for tat and be nice about it, we're going to lose again. They got to get down and dirty just like the enemy. And the enemy of this country and America and freedom is the Democratic Party. They're not the old Democratic Party they was 30 years ago. They've been compromised by a communist socialist regime. And anybody who votes Democrat needs their fucking head examined
Mm-hmm.
because they're stupid assholes.
A lot of people out there, they just vote because of the party. They don't even give a shit what the fuck
They
they
don't
do.
even- they're not
It's
even
all
pay-
about
yeah.
the party.
Yeah, they're not even paying attention to what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, and then when you say something, it's like, you know, it's like you're trying to burn a crucifix on their forehead.
Yep, it's a terrible thing. All right, anything else? I gotta start looking at my TikTok. Twitter's. Well, it's one thing good. I think that he's taking it over and he wants to charge money. He wants to charge the people that are verified. They got millions of followers and shit.
Yeah, the
Fuck
ones
'em.
who are making big bucks
Yeah.
on Twitter. Not
Fucking charge them, man. Let everybody else will be free.
Yeah, everybody else is free. They're not putting it out.
They're
Everybody's
like, I'm
free.
not paying $300 a year. Well, fuck you. You're rich, bitch.
Hey, you know what I see a lot on TikTok now? Which I'm not surprised. I knew it was about to come, but you see a lot of these black people. They doing these video clips now.
Oh yeah.
You know that they're waking up to this freaking
Oh, there's a lot
bullshit.
of them.
You know, I mean, there was one guy in there I saw today. He was blue for 50 years, man, and he's like, you know what? No
Wow.
more,
That's it.
no more, man.
Well, so was
It's
Mike
like-
Tyson. He was a liberal when he was young, but now he's like, I'm more conservative.
Yeah,
Back.
man. It's like,
That's why the last election, was stolen, because Trump did better than Republicans did since the fucking 50s.
mhm.
There's no way they could have won. That was their base, and he took it. You're telling me that a bunch of rich white people fucking voted for Joe Biden?
No.
Granted, the faggots out in Hollywood, but not normal people that work and earn their money.
True, very true.
Could you imagine where we would be right now if Trump was still in?
Oh,
Be a
we'd
lot better off right now.
Oh, my
Gas would be
God,
about
man.
$1.89 a gallon,
Maybe $1.50.
I mean,
and the inflation would not be. Food won't be out
I mean,
crazy, and we
everybody-
have no. There'd be no war. There'd be
no,
guaranteed
there
be no
wouldn't be
war.
anything. There wouldn't be any of that bullshit.
What's going on with the United States sometimes reflects what goes on in the entire world.
But we're
Yeah.
the one that set the precedence for the entire
That's
world.
the problem.
Our gas shortage here is causing gas prices to zoom out.
Everywhere.
Inflation.
Everything here is reflecting on
That's
the entire
right.
world.
That's right. We,
know what I mean?
set the precedence.
Yeah.
They're saying that the Europeans, if they don't
True.
wake up this fucking winter, nothing will wake them up because they said a lot of them ain't going to have fucking heat.
They're gonna freeze to death.
They're going to be freezing. It's cold as you know, John. Fucking, you get into Germany, that's nasty cold. A lot worse than fucking here.
Nasty, damp
Nobody.
cold.
Tell them people about fucking global warming. And they believe that too, the cocksuckers.
Yeah,
You're fucking wearing a coat fucking 10 months out of the year and you're worried about global warming. How about fucking getting a tan, going to the beach sometime?
Well, that's because you know what they don't teach. They don't teach history anymore in school. They don't teach
Does nothing.
history as far back as when we went to school. Like we learned about dinosaurs and evolution and all that shit. So and the ice age and how the earth developed and shifted and this and that and volcanoes and earthquakes. They don't know none of that shit today.
And
Everything's
yeah.
The fucking sea's gonna rise. Because of global warming. But meanwhile, you got all these liberals that are
Buying houses on the fucking water.
buying houses on the water.
Yep.
And they're throwing all the money at the.
Now they just found evidence. NASA just found evidence. There's pyramids in the Antarctic. Okay.
Yes, I heard about that.
And
I saw that,
And
yeah.
they drilled with these giant drills down. I don't know how many feet, and they pull up this vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
This is Antarctica. That's equal to northern Italy vegetation. So
That was just last week.
climate change has been happening since the Earth was formed by God or Mother Nature, whoever you want to call it.
all the time. It's
That was
always been
just last
changing.
week.
It's always going to change.
In Florida, about 1,000 years or 100 years, could be 500. I don't know. It's going to be cold down here.
I just said that to you last week. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, I've
I
said that
remember
for
my
years.
mother saying to me
Said that
when
for
I was
years.
a kid
yeah.
that it's going to shift.
It's going to shift eventually.
Florida's going to be cold, and the north is going to
takes
be
a
the warm.
long time.
Yep.
So everybody ready to move back to New York?
I'll be way
Yeah, if we get rid of all the liberals.
I'll be way fucking dead.
Too cold yet. Wait till it warms up a little bit.
Yeah. Then we'll go in there. We'll get rid of all the liberals.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well.
Well, you know what's why I don't know how it is in New York. You go up a lot, Rob. But a lot of the people I know in Jersey, they're like us. They're all right.
Yeah, no,
They're
they
normal.
are.
They think the same.
Mm-hmm.
But still, half the cocksuckers, all their wives vote for Democrat. Oh, well, the Democrats are for
Mhm.
schools, and what are you out of your fucking mind?
No, Dave. You know what I like? I like when you see the clips on TikTok, and they guy asks a black person who started slavery, and they go, "Oh, Republicans." They have no clue.
Yeah,
They have no clue about slavery.
Like,
They
oh,
have no
no.
clue about the KKK.
Nope.
They have no clue about any of it. And then when you say something, they're like, "Oh, really?"
Well, the first Republican Party was filled with like 13 black people.
Mm-hmm.
Started it, the Republican
Mhm.
Party too.
and like Rod said, the KKK was actually a political
It's
group.
It's a Democratic Party.
The idea of
They
they
had it
wanted
on
to
their-
intimidate the
they had
blacks
it
that
on
they
their
couldn't
ballots
vote.
back in
You
the
know,
day.
they not want to
It was
vote.
right on the top of the ballots. They were for fucking KKK shit.
Let's
You know,
face it,
slavery.
plain English. The Democratic Party is a racist party, not the
Mhm.
Republican. The Republicans
Oh, of
always
course.
wanted to give them freedom and an opportunity, get a piece of the pie, get a job, and get on with your family. It's the Democrats who wanted to hold them down. It's the Democrats for years have been trying to hold them down and playing their friend. It's a
Mhm.
big lie. And most black people are waking up to their bullshit lies.
Did you see the movie 12 Years a Slave?
Not yet.
It's based on a true story.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
And I'll tell you what, man. And this is before the slaves were free. This guy was from the north. He was a free man, black guy, and he got kidnapped and he was sold into slavery in the South.
Yeah.
And
Hey Ron,
You
what
know-
are you doing? Advertising Corey Bagels online?
I mean, so it's not like every single black person was a slave when they were here.
Right.
It was in the South where the Democrats ruled.
The first slave owner in the United States was a black man. He owned the first slave.
This is
in
all
the United
test anyway.
States.
I know it's live on YouTube.
Yeah, huh?
but I'll probably
Look it
wind
up.
up
The
deleting
first
it and saving it.
slave owner was a black man who owned black slaves
I might take some content
from,
and
I
You-
think,
post it up.
Northeast.
And every
Conversation.
black slave was sold by a black master that owned them.
Yep.
They sold themselves into slavery to him, and he just sold again. That was a common thing. People don't realize Luke, the book of Luke,
Mhm.
Luke was a slave. He was not a free man. He was a slave that when he wrote the book, he was freed at that point. But he grew up a slave because it was a common thing. Poor people sold themselves into slavery.
And there was more white slaves than were black
Oh
slaves.
no, it was it was very
Every
common. Every poor
nationality.
person was slave.
I mean,
Everybody
if you go into the Bible, I mean, there was more.
Oh, it's slave
There
for
was
anything.
slavery and everything, man.
It's just a bullshit
Everything
thing they're
was
trying to
slavery.
shove down in America. People to hate their own
Oh, you gotta
country, to
log
hate
into
their
your
past,
YouTube account?
to hate everything.
Is that what it is?
And the stupid ones follow them.
That's why. Oh, get a YouTube account.
I mean, slavery's still going on. Slavery's
Yeah.
still going on in the.
You
Yeah.
go to China.
No, I mean, black slavery is still going on
Yeah, in the Middle East.
in the Middle East. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's actually been on
Oh,
TV
yeah.
where they have all
And
these black slaves
Guess what?
on the market for sale.
Guess what? There's thousands of sexual slaves too, still in the
Mhm.
United States.
Take
know,
me,
right
take
here.
me.
Everywhere.
No, but I mean, the
It's
ones
all over.
in the Middle East. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, near Egypt.
and you know who's
shit.
selling
Oh,
them?
They're fucking.
their own kind.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Their own kind, scooping them up and
Yep.
selling them.
So I don't know why America's got this big. We were bad. Yeah, other people were bad and has slaves.
Everybody
Get
was
over it,
bad.
man.
We were the fucking
Couple hundred
best.
years, man.
Before we came along, every country did when they dealt with other countries, they just either conquered them or fucking, or if they were inferior, they gave them all their shit to trade with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Oh yeah.
All this pressure. I gotta get a drink here. I gotta get a drink.
No, it's sad, but people are stupid and ignorant, and unfortunately, the media controls a lot of that. And I'm going to go for vote for Biden. I don't like Orange Man. He's bad tweeter.
I want to know the
He's a bad
Epstein.
tweeter. He likes.
I want to
pussy.
know the Epstein
Oh,
list.
that too. Why can't we know the list? That's the
I want to
biggest
know
thing.
the Epstein
Fuck
list.
Epstein and that girl. Fuck who's the
Maxwell.
fuck was there?
Maxwell.
Well, you know
Yeah.
the judge that gave the approval for the raid on Trump's Mar-a-Lago house, right? Was on Epstein's plane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got a picture of them when kids, fucking
Yeah,
freakazoids.
I mean, I would
Sad.
love to see that list, man.
Mhm.
Because you know what? If that list came out, we could freaking clean house in a heartbeat
I've seen
and get back to normal in this country.
proposal list on internet, but that's just people who knows if it's made up or not. I really want to know the true list of there, and that should be pertinent. Number one, of doing something like
Well,
that.
You know, Bill and Hillary had a cruise around the world on the, what do they call that? The mileage, or when you're talking about the bonus miles when you from flying on fucking
Oh, yeah,
Epstein's
yeah.
fucking planes going back
Oh, yeah.
and forth to that
Yeah.
island.
Supposedly he was
Bill
there
Clinton was on there
27
like-
times or
Yeah,
something.
something
fucking shit.
ridiculous.
I wouldn't doubt Hillary was all
Well,
part
what
of that.
about they got a picture
She
of
was
him?
in-
Hillary
she
was
was
probably
in-
there too. She likes girls.
What
Yeah.
about the picture of him that somebody portrayed him in Monica Lewinsky's dress? Remember that photo? It's like there was an actual portrait somebody painted and it was up hanging in there. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, we know what the fuck's going on. You sick fuckers. He's what he's doing is putting his bagel T-shirt up there on YouTube. Oh,
Now
and
for commercial. Ron, can you
you gotta
move in,
move,
please?
you gotta move over to the left.
You gotta
about
move
30
in. You
seconds.
gotta do
put
commercial now.
Corey's bag. You gotta.
Come on.
Oh,
So
turn-
now we're
turn,
going to commercial. We
You
got
gotta
Corey's
turn.
Bagels here
Turn towards this
in
way. Turn
Satellite
toward-
Beach.
There you go, right there. Give it 10 seconds when you turn so they can see Corey's bagels.
Yeah.
You know. There you go.
All right, here
now
we
you
are.
got
We're,
Corey's
uh,
bagels.
There it is, Corey's Bagels.
Best bagels in the world, right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
if you're ever in town, manja.
Watch out for the owner. Watch out for him. We're not too worried. We're
He's a
not too.
prick.
We're very concerned about his mental stability.
They call him the bagel Nazi. You got to go in, you
Bagel Nazi.
order,
No bagel
just walk down right down on the side, just like on the. Actually, Ron's place is set up that way. You could walk right down the line because he's got all the glass and stuff, and you just yes sir.
No bread.
We'll
$2.
send Kramer in there to get the bagel holes.
And when customers come in that he doesn't like, for
There
some
you go.
strange reason, they disappear, but they're never found again. If you don't like the customer, they give him a hard time, they disappear. His family don't know where they are. He just disappear. I think the back,
They don't.
he's burying them in the back.
They don't disappear, John. People just go away. They don't say where they're going. They just go. What happens to them? Nobody knows. They just go away. You know, people are very secretive on where they go and what they do.
That worked, or it doesn't come up there.
And since this is online, remember we saw that show about the guy in Chicago. This is the real Corey's, though.
Oh yeah,
What Ron has.
yeah. Ron's got the real
that's
Corys.
fucking bullshit. What he's
Well,
renamed it up
He,
there.
yeah, well, he sold it to Ron years ago, him and his family years ago.
He's a known bullshit.
All right.
Yeah, you fucking hear that, Corey? You fucking
His name's
motherfucker,
not
you.
Corey, by the way. Jesus.
Where the hell that come from? Who
My
said that?
God, what's going on here?
Who said that?
Jesus. Now, what's that guy's name, Ron? I forgot. Him and his wife that owned the place.
That's Corey Kaplan.
Corey Kaplan. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Fuck
Corey
you,
Kaplan.
Corey.
Capital.
Now, didn't his son?
This
wasn't
is
his
my
son
town now.
Corey and he passed or something? That's why he named it after that. That's what he was saying.
Well,
He was saying, no.
No, his son, he already had the place called Corey's. Then he had a little kid.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
His son that died
Yeah.
as an infant.
okay, but it had nothing to do with the name and the Corys then. Okay.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
born when he died. Yeah.
Oh,
Corey's got another bullshit story.
all right, so I don't
Yeah.
feel bad. Fuck you, Corey.
That, I'm pretty sure that's what he said on the show, though, because I was
Right.
like, wow, that's fucked up. He's like, yeah,
That's
no, I named the
disgusting
place
language.
Corey's after
That's
my
I'm
disgusting
son.
sorry.
language.
I'm sorry. I apologize,
You
you
should
motherfucker.
apologize.
You
That's what he said.
You should
on-
resign from
I
your
might
post.
be wrong too, but we watched that a long time ago.
You were the top man on your post. You should resign with that vulgar fucking language that you use.
Because what it was,
You
was
know,
on the show, they
I'm really
encouraged them to
fucking
change
sorry,
the
okay?
name. It was like
You know, if you
Chicago
can find
Bagel
it, if you
Company.
can
They
find
said,
it in
"No,
your
go with
fucking
Corey's
heart to
Bagel,
forgive me
little
for using that kind of
people were
language,
more apt
well,
to
then
go
fuck
into
you
a simple
too, okay?
name
No
other than
fucking way am I going to forgive
Chicago
your
Bagel
fucking
Gotta
ass.
Company.
turn
Sounds like
everybody
a
down,
franchise.
That's vulgarity.
Keep it going.
That's how he got the
you motherfucker, you.
What? Who said that? Who said that?
Fuck you,
Mighty-
Corey.
Mighty gone.
Well, you know what they
There
said he
goes
was
Corey.
cleaning
Be
up on
specific
what the
about
guy
Corey. Now, there's
suggested
a couple
to
of
him.
Corys around here.
And I know you probably throw away a lot of bagels. He was taking the bad bagels and making chips out of them, and he started making a because the guy was like, the show was the guy came on and showed you how to make more money, and he's like, dude, your bagel chips are fucking great, and he was just giving them kind of like selling them there, or giving them with the sandwich, and I'm like, no, bag these things and sell them.
DeSantis?
Yeah.
Did he do it?
Yeah, no, and he even said like they went back 6 months or a year later, and he said, "No, man, I got a lot of convenience stores now buying them from me."
So,
He
so
said,
when
"I'm
I
making
open up my
almost as
bagel
much
store, I'm
money
going to do
on
bagel
the chips as I am at the restaurant."
with dip. I'm going to offer a dip with my bagel chips.
Dip.
A dip.
Dip, potato chip.
Yeah. Like a beer cheese or, spinach
I went
dip.
by last
Let's
week.
find
You weren't
something to
working
do with
in the
bottle
morning.
caps.
I was right
Beer
real
bottle
early. I got a
cap.
bagel
There's
sandwich.
billions of bottle caps going in the garbage.
I
If we
woke
could
up.
just fill them with
The
something.
only reason I could go
No,
because I
how
go
about
by all the
how
time.
about we sell them at the beach as
I
nipple
can't-
covers?
I'd be
kind of
way
covers?
too late for
Nipple
work if I
covers.
stopped by there.
Zipper covers?
But I
Nipple
was
covers.
already. I woke
Ooh,
up at
that's a good idea.
6:30.
Yeah, then they
My
don't have to
alarm
wear a
quit
top. They
working,
just got to
so
put a
I was
bottle
like,
cap
"Fuck,
on.
I'm already late, so. And I didn't eat here, so I'm
They
like,
can't
"Ah,
get
I
they
gotta
can't get put up on
What,
I
what
normally
beer
eat here
label can
'cause
we use?
I'm
Is
out
there
of the
one
house
that
before
resembles
6.
tits like
We're at 6 to hit the
Oh,
road.
well,
Budweiser?
well, we have
Bud-
this 16-ounce aluminum canned Coors Light cap, which is big enough to cover a large size nipple.
That's a big nipple.
That's a big nipple.
Ooh, I like
That's
that
a big
though.
nipple there.
Nice one to
I
suck
mean, that
on,
sucker
nice.
just hang there like
Thank God I put 18 years or older. To
I don't like the
listen
little
to this
nipples. You know, the
channel.
little round nipples. Can't get them out. I mean, I like the brown ones.
We need a bottle, like Dave's bottle
Yeah.
cap. That would be good for that. Dave, where's your bottle cap?
All right, what are we
Gone.
doing with
In
bottle
my house,
caps
I'll
now?
go get another one.
Oh.
'Cause I need a beer.
But,
What are we doing with bottle caps?
No, we're using them as nipple covers.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Your sandwich is primo, man. That's like
Make a
triple the
fortune. All these
size
beer bottle
of,
caps.
anything you get.
Wasted.
Oh shit.
We're now starting to sell more Italians than any other one. That's going to be one of the big things.
What's that?
What's that?
Italian subs.
Oh,
Italian subs.
We're selling more of those now than we've ever sold ever.
Do they go underwater?
You
in
doing
submarines?
Yeah.
you doing a hot and cold?
Down 1,000 feet.
You doing a hot and cold sub or?
We do a hot Italian too.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. You don't get it many places.
You got any hot Chinese over there? Hot Asian?
Strong. I like a hot pastrami sandwich.
What are you talking? Hot Italian? Asian?
He's talking about
Like a hot Russian girl?
He's talking about an Italian sub, and I'm talking about like I wanted to have Oriental sub.
Yeah, there
You know,
go.
kind of like
Asian sub.
smiles at you a little bit. You know?
Oh, we sabia.
When did you see an Oriental
Yeah.
smile?
Oh, you're very funny, white guy. You're very funny, white guy.
Round eye. This is
Oh, you
ridiculous.
come here for Chinese food, you get food and go home. Don't make funny here.
Go Burger King.
Oh
Get
my
the fuck
God.
out.
YouTube might just fucking say you're banned from this channel.
You're
Nah,
not
I'm
funny.
kidding.
You're not funny, white guy.
It's 18 and up bullshit.
Rod, take a look at the screen. What the hell are they doing up there? I have no fucking clue.
It's supposed to be magic.
The guy's probably talking about his melon.
What the hell are they doing with this?
It's,
Gonna cut the thing in half, right?
You went right through it. No, that's an easy trick.
Wow, came right up.
That's the way you wrap it around. I saw this trick
Oh,
before.
hallelujah.
Those two guys are still alive.
Those two guys are still together.
Yeah.
That's something Ron would say.
You think they're gay? They may be gay.
Hey, Ron, come here. Look at this.
Watch what Michelle does, right?
Oh, isn't that the girl from what was that movie?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Michael, what was the movie that girl was from, Michael?
What's that?
What movie was she from?
Movie. She's in a lot of scary movies. She's in
The comedy one, the funny one about the
How I Met Your Mother.
is that it?
How I Met Your Mother. She's on. She's in a lot of scary movies. The scare movies. She played dumb blonde. And yeah,
Look at the size of that watermelon. Gee, you could
look at
use
this.
it
Sounds
for
like that
baseball.
melon. Wow.
That's what they're selling for $6. Can you imagine that shit?
Not American Pie. What the hell's the name of the movie she was in?
She might have been American Pie, too.
Ghostbusters? The new Ghostbusters?
Like I said, I just told you.
With her boyfriend, they all graduated from school, or they were getting ready to graduate.
She's
from-
been in a lot of those movies. So I'll look at. Yeah, I got
all
wonderful
the
wide web over here.
Stifler.
Porno
Stifler
movie.
Give
was
me a
one of the
minute.
guys. What the hell is his name?
Give me a minute right now. Let me get the cast of that.
You talking about the young blonde actor? Blonde dude?
Yeah, it was like they all graduated from school or something.
I remember that movie you're talking about. I'm trying to remember the name.
She was like one of the main people in that movie.
Alyssa Hannigan, her name is Alyssa Hannigan, and I'm going down her movies now. American Pie. How I
That's
Met Your
it.
Mother.
American Pie.
American Pie. There.
American Pie.
American Pie.
That was it.
What
American Pie
is-
2. Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah.
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 What is an American Pie?
Well,
Apple.
it could be apple. It could be
Don't fuck
cherry. It could be blueberry. All made by American.
Oh,
Mm.
American Pie
Mhm.
is nothing more than pie.
Mhm. That's like every Friday is a Jewish holiday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday is a
Every
Jewish holiday. It's Rosh Hashanah.
Who's Homer?
Gonna rush
Rosh
home.
Hashanah.
I know they're all homers.
Rushing
No,
home.
you got to Rosh Hashanah.
Gotta rush
It's
home.
Friday. I got to Rosh Hashanah.
What's your homer to what? What are you gonna get home when you get home? A
I don't
nagging
think you
wife
got it.
or a dog that has to go out?
I think we need to get Ron over here with a
Yeah.
mic and
We need
headphones
him
here.
with a mic.
I need.
Because I really want to hear. I really want to hear what he has to say
Oh,
about
the
all
price
this.
I gotta
Yeah,
buy is
fuck
like
up.
$100 and something
Yeah.
dollars, but they didn't have it available. I gotta look for it now. Let me look for it now. This way I can get a couple more.
I mean,
mics out of
we
it.
are doing his commercial for him.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Corey's
Well,
Bagels.
You know, after
Fuck you,
tonight,
Corey.
after tonight, he's gonna owe me a few.
All right, you gotta get
bucks.
another beer.
All right.
No, I forgot the fucking cat.
Ah, Dave forgot the nipple cover.
The
Well,
nipple
there's a
cover.
couple on the fridge.
Fuck you, Corey. You need a nipple cover?
16 candles.
Screwed that all up.
Everybody loves somebody sometime.
I'm
When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie.
You're
that's
a
amore.
communist.
And Mr. Rat Pack.
They were good.
let's see.
Talks about these Taco Bell nacho fries.
Oh
never
my
had
God,
it
they're
yet.
horrible.
Anybody try
I
it?
never had
They're
it. Yet.
horrible.
You figure
Horrible.
cheese and whatever. Is it a potato like a French fry or no?
I don't know, but the cheese. Oh my
Oh,
God,
it's
it's
that
like
cheap
fucking
cheese.
like 30
Cheap-
day old
that
cheese,
cheap
man.
cheese.
It's nasty.
You'll have horrible gas.
Oh,
I hadn't
horrible
eaten,
gas.
I hadn't eaten at Taco Bell in many years, but I remember it used to be. It looked like real lettuce, tomatoes, onions. The shit has no flavor at all. The only thing you can taste
And
is
they've
the
been
hot
around.
sauce.
They've been around since the early '60s.
Yeah.
Go figure. Hey, what's up with all the Burger Kings that are closing up? What's going on with that?
Oh, I didn't
There's
hear
a lot
that.
of places
Yeah, man.
closing.
Burger King started in Miami,
Yeah, that's true.
Florida.
They're
They're
starting to
closing
close up. I heard
they're-
that story
A
too
lot
the
of them
other
are
day.
closing up, man. They're just
Nope.
right overnight, man. They're just closing
The,
up.
the only one that was open 24 hours in town, that's closed. The one on US 1. And that was the only restaurant around here that was open all night, you know?
What about the
Probably
one in
because-
A1A down the road here? Is that still open?
Yeah, it's still there.
Pull that
I'm
cable.
thinking that beef is probably high, and they can't afford the beef to give the people. Otherwise, they're gonna have to charge you like $8 for a fucking burger.
Well, their service sucks too. They've
Yeah.
got horrible service.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, they're closing up. I didn't know. I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them been closing up. They closed the one in 95 in Wickham Road. That one's closed down.
Really?
Wow.
The
I didn't
one
know
on
that.
US 1 in Coco's closed down.
Yeah.
The one on Courtney
Well, they changed them.
Way?
Remember years ago they
Courtney
changed
Way in Merritt Island's closed down. A lot of them are closing down.
Well, you know,
them.
some,
I
I
didn't
just
know
have a
that.
burger.
Yeah.
and you know something that started closing down. We've never really had them here in Brevard is Crystal. We were talking about this about 6 months ago, and I think somebody was saying that White Castle's supposed to be coming
Oh
down here.
man, I would love to see
Oh,
White
man.
Castle.
Yeah.
Give me
Sliders.
100 burgers, please.
Crystals taste just like White Castle, though.
Yeah, it's the same
The-
basic
The only
They're
difference
good.
is White Castle put ketchup on it. Crystal's put mustard on there.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
I do like it. It's a steam.
Yeah.
Mhm.
little steamed meat.
You got to eat about 6 or 8 of them
Gotta
to be
love the
full,
steamed
but
meat.
you know they're cheap
Hey,
as hell.
I gotta
you
eat.
know?
I gotta
They're
eat
still
like
cheap. I had White Castles a few months ago.
I
Still
gotta
ain't
eat
that
like a
expensive.
dozen of those things, man.
Well, I mean, it's way more. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
65, 70
Yep.
cent a burger now. And since you got to eat like fucking 4 of them at least, you know, it ain't free, but
So small.
yeah, still the same size, still the same.
Yeah, one bite gone.
I remember in the Bronx, I went to a Burger King. Me and my pals in an open convertible one time, and we left the Burger King. We were down 3 or 4 blocks, and we hear on the fucking radio, the Burger King at our location has just been held up, and there was a shootout. We just
What?
missed it by about 4 blocks.
Yeah.
Nice. Now tell me the man upstairs wasn't watching over you after that one, huh?
That's it. That's right.
You know, we were talking about White Castle. It's pretty funny. This is Jersey, you know, about 20, 30 years ago. My mom's still alive. We had about 20 people at my brother's house. We get White Castle. So you can imagine how many we're getting.
Oh
Brandon.
my god.
Fucking hundreds of them, right?
My nephew Brandon.
And these fucking stoners were sitting, we're bullshit because we just got there, me and Jim. As we pulled up and we've been driving 14 hours. Come on, we're going to get White Castle. So we go up the road and Moose is bullshit with us. He sees what's going on because he's from Jersey. He's like, I want to see it happen. These guys, they called our number a couple of times. These fucking kids that had just got like enough food for themselves. They went up, picked it all, and fucking took off.
No way.
And then he's like, hey, where's that fucking order at? Showing him the thing. He said he let him
man.
walk out, and then he's like, hey, you know, because he wanted to talk.
Finally got
He
some
was in
stuff
no
set
rush
up.
to go back to the house anyways. He wanted to hang out with me and Jim. And he's like, we got a few more minutes. They'll make some more. He goes,
Did you guys pay for them already?
yeah, we had already paid for them. So he
Oh,
let the
that's-
guys pick them up. They walk out. And then he waited a couple minutes. Hey, when's our order going to be ready? Because when they called the next number, hey, what about us?
All right. I have a question for everybody. What
Shoot.
was the best thing that happened to you during 2020 that year?
Best thing that happened to you during 2020?
Yeah,
2020.
that's when COVID and all that bullshit and the end of the fucking Trump.
Well, I didn't lose a fucking day of the COVID bullshit because the COVID was nothing but bullshit.
Yep.
COVID
Fucking
was
scam.
nothing but the common fucking flu.
That's it.
Is what it was.
I had it. It
And-
sucked, and it was gone in a week.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah,
I've had the flu twice in my whole life. And this is how stupid people are. Okay, I gotta
Tell
now that you brought this up,
Yeah.
Mike, this is
That's
how
why I
stupid
bring it up.
people are. When Obama was in office,
Yeah.
He's in there for 8 years. There was what was that flu that went around?
Swine flu or
There's
something
swine
like that?
flu,
Swine
bird
flu.
flu. There was swine and bird, I think.
Well,
somewhere.
that was worse than fucking COVID.
Yeah.
And they covered that shit up. That's how stupid. Listen, you stupid motherfuckers out there, okay? You all crying, bitching babies. There's shit that they only listen to what people tell them. Okay, they don't do their own fucking research. They don't want to learn because they don't know how to learn. They only know how to do what people tell them to do.
Oh, well spoken.
That's exactly what it is. But there were things that were far worse than COVID, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
people to this day don't fucking acknowledge that.
No.
That
You
thing
know,
was a
They hid
scam.
They hid that shit under the carpet.
No-
That when Obama was in it, no, hide it. Why do you think he did fucking 8 years? They hid all this shit.
Yeah.
The
You
news
stupid
media.
fucking people out there. I hope you fucking hear me right now because you all need to fucking wake up and start getting online. And don't do a Google search. Do a fucking DuckDuckGo search. You're gonna get the truth out of DuckDuckGo. Google's gonna censor what they want you to see, and what they want you to learn. So get the facts right. Go to DuckDuckGo, and you're gonna find out so much, man. You'll be amazed on what you're gonna find out. In
Quack,
the
quack.
truth.
Quack, quack,
The truth.
quack, quack.
Exactly.
Quack, quack,
That's not
quack,
act
quack, quack, quack.
I mean,
We got to get subscribers and we got to get.
you know how many doctors
sponsors.
were on DuckDuckGo that told the truth about the fucking COVID shit?
Oh,
How
yeah.
about the vice president of Pfizer resigned, and he says he believes in the vaccine, but not the COVID
That's
vaccine because that's a crime against humanity.
Mm-hmm.
It was the vice president of Pfizer.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll go on for a while.
People just need to fucking wake up, man. They
Yeah.
really do.
They're stupid.
They're
man.
so oblivious, and
Yeah.
they're
It's like you say, they're not interested.
they're
Just
not.
hear
And
something, they don't investigate, they don't double check
No.
things. When I hear something, I want to make sure I double check it, look for different things, variants, make sure that the information is correct. People just look at the news. Oh yeah, I hate Trump.
well, look at all these kids today. They're all
Get
these
it,
kids
Ron.
today.
Get
A
some
lot of
advertisement.
a good majority of these kids today. They're all fucking social retards.
Yep.
You know why they're social retards?
Two,
Because
three.
it's the parents. If the kid was in a room playing video games after school, and people say, "Where's your kid?" Oh, he's in a room playing games.
Yeah.
It's okay because he's not bothering me.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no communication. There's no family value.
Oh, yeah.
It's all gone.
And it's
Yep.
not love. Let
So-
the fucking kid do what they want. Kids
Exactly.
are kids. They're not smart enough to be.
So
dead
now
or
they get
choose to do
older.
what they want.
Now they get older and they get hit with the reality of life, and they're, oh
They
my
want-
God,
They want everything for
What do we
nothing.
do?
They don't want to work for shit either.
no, they don't want fucking nothing.
They think
man.
they're entitled to shit.
No. I thank God all my kids are fucking hustlers. They work their ass off. They do what they got to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Good.
I thank God that they're like that. I mean, they're not into all this other crybaby bullshit. You know,
What about that barista?
Exactly.
That kid. Oh, I gotta work more than 8 hours. He was crying, freaking out. My boss is not here. Blah blah. Did you see that TikTok thing?
No, but I
Oh my
I want to
God.
know. I want to know why the fuck do you need $15 to work at Burger King or McDonald's or
I
whatever?
know.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you need that?
That's how
Why?
some new roofers start out at $15 an hour or so.
And they're on a hot roof, and the chance of falling off the roof and
It's,
just
just,
working
it's
all
part
day.
of a skilled labor thing.
Hey, you know what?
bullshit,
You know what? I support my law enforcement. I support the EMS. The teachers, I don't really support them too much because they're all a bunch of fucking socialist liberals.
Here, here.
But on the ballot, they talking about giving them extra
Tax exemption.
tax exemption on the homestead. Why should they get that when I go out, I bust my ass every day. I have a major back problem and I still go to work every fucking day. Where's my tax break?
I feel you, brother.
I don't get the tax break. You know what they say? Make sure you pay your fucking taxes.
And the teachers
Yeah.
got it easy. They're off
Yeah.
all fucking summer. They're off
Yeah.
all the holidays.
Teachers,
Are you kidding me?
teachers in Florida work 191 days a year. That's only like 10 days over half of your time of the entire year off. And yet they cry, we only make 60, 80 grand. We should be making hundreds. No, people that make hundreds are going to work every fucking
Yeah.
day.
Yes,
Breaking their
exactly. And they're not teaching your kids how to be fucking socialists.
ass.
Yeah.
Yep. Here.
And you know what? That guy, I blame the state for that. The state school board, I blame them for it because they allow that to happen. They allow that to happen instead of saying, "Hey, this is the agenda. This is what we're going to teach these kids. This is what these kids need to know." So by the time they hit 18 and graduate from school, they know whether they're going to college or they're going to go straight to get a job. They don't teach that shit. They don't teach
They
it.
Well-
teach you. Well,
Well,
little Billy, you
Well,
could be a girl, if you want.
all right, Johnny, it's your first day in first grade. So by the middle of the year, you need to let us know: are you a
wanna cut
girl or a
or
boy?
you wanna cut your
Okay.
penis off.
Don't call your
You
mommy,
know,
mommy, and dad. Don't
Yeah.
call your mommy, and dad.
Don't worry, Johnny. If you got a dick, it's okay. You still could be a girl.
Yeah.
So
We'll cut it off. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
It's sick
talk about
society.
fucking corruption.
That's sick.
Talk about corruption.
Yeah, why is anything sexually educated anything until at least high school? You know,
You know what?
Look at
That's
Ron
when
over
You
there.
know what?
pubescent bullshit. You know,
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem if you
He got his
if you
penis cut off when
if
it was
that's how you
3.
feel. I don't have a
But
problem
it
with
grew
that. I can
back.
understand
Figure that one out.
Yep.
But don't start burning it into kids that don't
yeah.
understand anything.
exactly.
Exactly.
They can't even add up 2 and 2. They don't even know what the true color of blue is
Oh,
or
yeah.
red.
Look,
They choose a nickel over a dime because of the size of a quarter, what the value is.
Yeah,
they don't
you
know
went-
anything. They don't know better.
Right.
They have
exactly.
no idea.
So just back the fuck off and leave the kids alone. And when they're old enough, they'll know.
Yep.
They'll
just
know.
like when we went to school, we didn't have sex education. It was unthought of, at least in Florida anyway. But we all figured it out.
Yeah,
No,
Just let somebody's like that.
we
They'll
had it-
figure
we
that
had it
out.
in
You
New
don't
York.
need to tell them.
we had it in New
I
York,
didn't
but I
have
think
it.
it was only like a 2-week class.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have it. I
I
remember
didn't have
before I
anything.
got to school, they had it. And
We
it
had
was actually
health
a
class.
big class,
was
like
called
sex
health
education.
class.
It was like
Yeah,
an elective.
no, yeah, we had it in New York, but I remember I think it was only like a 2-week class.
Yeah, see, we never.
Now, you-
I mean, don't get me wrong. They talked about reproductive shit,
Yeah.
but they never went into the stuff
That's
they
science.
do now.
That's different. That's
Nah,
science.
no, now they're
no.
they're showing the kids videos
Yeah.
about
This is
masturbating and
how you
stuff in
do
second
anal
grade.
They're showing
sex.
them little boys fucking little boys on the ass. That's how bad they are. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what they're
that's
Yeah,
showing.
it's just
Right at
sick.
all.
It's just totally sick. I mean, that's why a lot of people today too, they're pulling their kids out of the public schools
Oh, yeah.
and they're putting them into the private schools. Because
they gotta do is start protesting and pull enough kids to collapse the school. Pull them out.
But John, there's been
Together.
so many people protesting, and the people that are protesting, they don't. I'm sure they don't have a lot of money to take the kids out and put them into a private school because private school is not
Private school
cheap.
run you $20,000 for a
So,
kid.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
you
expensive.
get
A
these
year.
people that
I mean,
are
that's
fighting.
ridiculous.
for these kids to get the right education, and the fucking school board is just ignoring because they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And yet you look at your tax bill and where does all the money go? Education. If my kid ain't going to that private school, why can't I take some of that money at least and put it toward his fucking education?
Well, the private schools, the state does fund the private schools.
Yeah.
You know, it does. They do get a percentage of money.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. But it costs a lot of money for the parents to go.
Oh yeah,
and you're putting money into the taxes to pay for the public school.
Well,
It's
the private
wait a minute,
schools,
I'm already paying for my kid to go to
the
school.
private schools are not getting the same amount of money as a regular school.
Oh no, of course
So
not.
they have to get some money from somewhere. So that's why it's so expensive. You know.
I fully get it, and I'd love to. But I'm just saying, most people can't afford the private school option. It's either homeschool your kid or you send them to these fucking assholes.
Well, even homeschooling it's all well and good, but now your kid don't.
You ain't
your
work-
kid
you're
don't
not
have
working.
social skills.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
a problem.
social skills.
Well, you got to get them in again. If you're religious, you can get them involved with like a church group. But yeah, you got to get them into some social skills because you're right.
Mhm.
That's part of going to school is learning how to deal with people
Yeah.
that aren't from the same background as you. But what are you going to do? It's a mess.
Start a revolution.
It's a mess. The fucking education
Here.
system's terrible.
We need a revolution.
We spend more money than the top 6 countries combined in education, yet we're fucking like 17th or 18th
Yeah.
now.
Imagine that shit.
Yep.
And how could they even
Yeah, it's
stand
nuts.
that?
It's
Seeing
terrible.
the statistics of our kids being 16 or 17 on the list.
They should be
In the
ashamed of
world.
themselves.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should be ashamed of themselves. To even call themselves teachers. You shouldn't even call yourself teachers. You call yourself assholes because these fucking teachers are the ones failing the students and they want more money, more benefits. Fuck you. You're lucky you got a fucking job and start teaching the kids. Jesus
I
Christ.
really believe the teachers don't know how to teach. I don't know how they got their education, but they don't know how to teach. They have no fucking clue. They go to school, they learn how to teach, but they want to do their own curriculum.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the problem is the last 20 some odd years of liberal parents fucking doing weird shit to have the kids go to school with too. You know, just mentally, where it's kids are nuts nowadays too. Some of them are crazy. They're shooting up more schools
a
than
lot of
anything.
teachers are
you know.
like to
They're
party and
just,
shit too.
being more
These are
friends than
fucking
parents.
Hardcore people.
That's
Again,
all.
if you're off half the
like I
year,
said, morals,
you're going to be
aspects or
fucking
not.
drinking and smoking and taking pills fucking half
Mhm.
the time because you got nothing else to do.
Oh, well, you know, look, what about all the stories that you hear more and more stories every day about teachers having affairs with the students?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
I never heard that when
whether
I
it's
was
a
a kid.
female teacher or a male teacher.
Back in the 70s,
But
never
that-
really heard
that
that much.
never
you know?
fucking
No,
happened.
you
Wow.
hear
Years
it all the
You
freaking
hear-
time
yeah.
now.
Now it's all the time. This to that. Yeah. He
Yeah, huh?
You know we're live on YouTube, right?
Well, you're illegal. You know, you were past. No, but really, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he
legal.
was past the legal age.
Yeah.
But you're talking about. I see stories. They're 15, 14-year-olds. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I know.
But you know
You
something
know?
as a kid
More
now, and
aspect.
this is there is I guess this is male privilege because at least when I was young, if you were a guy and fuck like a hot looking teacher, you'd be like a legend in the school. But if a girl did the same thing, she'd be a slut. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a double standard.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Fucking Butana.
Oh yeah. It's always
Yeah.
fucking like that.
Imagine you have a daughter and the high school teacher was messing with your daughter.
Well, that's the thing too. You know, we're older now, so we look at it. We look at everything totally different now. You know,
Yep.
I mean, back then we were young, we're stupid, we were just fucking bunch of horny toads. You know, fucking checking out women.
Teenage, yeah.
But now that we're older and we're mature, you know, the light bulb comes on. And we're like, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on here? You know.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be a little twisted in the head if you're a teacher to mess with a student.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no doubt about it.
I totally 100% agree. Yeah.
Yeah, you got there's something ain't clicking.
Yeah.
Ain't all right up
That's more than just an attraction. It's part of the taboo and shit of doing it is what attracts them. You know, knowing that there's a danger to it. probably.
Personally, I think
Yeah.
all teachers should have sex with their students to make them get a better grade.
Okay. All right. Y'all getting A's.
And what better grade would that be?
Speaking of, you remember the chick? She was
What the-
kind of hot that lived next to Elizabeth for about a year or two. Remember the two teachers? You had the big muscle guy and the Italian chick.
Yeah.
They were from Jersey.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wasn't it odd? We talked about this. They had all the cheerleaders and like the big jocks would come over for like tutoring and shit. And they'd be over
Wow.
all the time. Friday night, Saturday night,
Oh,
there'd
you
be
see
kids
gangbang.
over.
Nah, that was gangbanging.
Now, when you were a
There
kid,
we go.
we
That was
didn't,
gangbang.
you didn't hang
Yeah.
out with no teachers and shit.
That was gangbanging.
That's what I'm saying. I think those two were swingers because number one, the chick, even for being a teacher, she would be drinking at fucking 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday at the fucking pool, you know, and it's like, Jesus, you just woke
that
up.
Was,
you
that
know?
was cheerleading. That was cheerleading
Yeah.
sex ed.
She was a weird chick. Sometimes she looked kind of like strange. We talk about this how she looked on something, but sometimes she
I'm
was
trying to
kinda
remember
hot,
her name.
You know?
Um,
I mean, she was kind of
I
cute.
guess it depend on how the sun hit her in the morning.
Yeah, the dude was kind of a douchebag. Well, he was a big musclehead, and he thought he was every Mister, you know.
GQ.
Yeah,
I think he's in prison. Maybe he just went to jail. I don't know.
probably had the boat to have it, you know, so he could a status thing.
Oh yeah. Or I would have said, dude, why do you have a fucking boat? Why do you have a boat?
But when you
Yeah.
first get one and you don't know anything, I mean, that's what it's going to be, you know.
He had a bunch of little illegal fish that he brought back that he was cleaning. He was asking me about them. I'm like, yeah, those are illegal fish.
Yeah.
You think this fish will feed me and my 12 kids? Yeah, only if you Jesus. They can
No,
multiply it.
I talked to her a few times. They were from Jersey. She was a Jersey girl. And in fact, in a typical teacher, you know what she told me? She goes, these kids around here, they got it made. They're all so rich and they're spoiled. And I'm thinking, this is what's teaching these kids, this piece of shit that's just, well, you know, even when I heard it in school, they used to tell us even back in the 70s and 80s, oh, you don't want to be like a doctor or a lawyer. Those people, they never spend time with their families. You want a job like us, where you're off at 3:30 and you're home for dinner at 5, and then they're complaining about not making any money. Yeah, that's what I want to fucking do, you
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah. I mean, I've been working since I was 16. I fucking. I've worked 2 jobs. Most of my 57 years, I worked 2 jobs at a time. I was a hustler. That's how I was brought up. If I wanted something, I went
Same
and got
here.
it, man. You know, I never asked my parents for a dime. If I needed something, I go out and work, and I make sure I got my money to do what I want to do. And plus, I didn't want my parents to know what the fuck I was doing, so that's
Yeah,
why I
there you
didn't
go.
ask them for money either.
Yeah. Be back. See ya. Where you going, Mel?
Wait a second. These guys usually film that one show.
What? This is the same show. They got a girl hosting and other hosts.
This is now?
Yeah.
So these
Hey.
guys are still doing this.
You know that Jordan Peele
Yeah, I
guy
guess.
we watch videos of a
Not
lot
really
of
watching
times,
the
Mike?
TV.
That guy's
What's that?
funny right there, man.
Might not have been the one guy that was doing that one thing where he's the teacher and he's like, what do you mean, Lorraine? He was
Oh, you're talking Keen and Peele?
Keenan Peele.
Yeah, that
All right.
Keen and Peele. Yeah, that was that episode where AA Ron.
That shitbag was in Miami the other day doing a campaign thing for the fucking Democrats.
Oh yeah, huh? What,
Just to let you know.
no,
What's his name?
Keenan Peele, he's a funny
Keen
guy.
and Peele. That you
Very
ever
funny.
seen Keen and Peele?
Oh, okay. He used to do a
Great.
kid show back in the
Yeah,
day.
he's the tall guy. I think you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tall one, the guy with the bald one.
But yeah,
These two guys are funny as hell.
Wayne Brady. I think he might be Republican.
Who?
Wayne Brady.
He's the two white guys.
Oh yeah, it's different.
Fun as hell.
Forgot his name. Shit. I don't know what the hell. What are they supposed to do?
Giving
Giving
birth.
All right, I get it. Now.
She's like, what the hell?
There you go. He'll get a call in a couple weeks. He grabbed my foot. Yeah, he's pretty fun. And we have applause.
Yes, I sniffer.
Put something good, too good on.
He's gonna go sniff somebody's ass. I guarantee it.
God, sniff her ass.
That's the guy from what do you call it show?
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey, yeah.
Ryan Stiles. Yeah, yeah. He's in 2.5 Men too.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's coming out of her now.
All right. Oh wait. I was gonna throw that queer on. There's a new Lotto thing on right now on Channel 61.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are interested in this, so.
This guy's funny too. He's done some money. He's done some good money movies.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah.
No, the other black guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right off the bat, they point right off the bat. Pretty?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. She's a very pretty woman.
Yeah. Well, Canada, eh? Well, as you can see now, if you're watching us live, that we are watching television. All right, nobody else chatting, so.
Well, anyway, okay. Back to the horse shit.
I don't
we
break
land
for
on the moon?
communists.
So,
Well, we had moon pies. So we
Hey,
had
what
to
do you
land
think
on
of
the
that?
moon. How we
You
get
think
moon
we
pies
really
if we don't
landed
land
on the
fucking
moon?
We got
yeah.
moon pies. Yeah, we got moon pies.
You
We
want
had
me to
to
start
land
getting
on the moon.
videos up there on YouTube and see if we landed on the moon or not? Or is it a fake?
Lying bastards.
I've seen a lot of those
your,
live videos when they're in space and they
Dana's
failed.
friends can be doing. Is she still? That's her launch. Is that going to happen anytime soon? Because I think they're supposed to do
The
it in like a
14th.
couple of days.
Yeah, the
14th.
Artemis is 14th. Is
Supposed to go to
next week.
14th.
Yeah.
They rolled out
10
the
days away, yeah.
they rolled out the other one last night.
Well, you know, they said they had more launches.
Or is that the
this
one that's
year.
supposed to go to 14th?
No, well, I think they're rolling something. Yeah, it's going to be prep soon. I know that because it's going to be down here. It's going to be one of the biggest
They said-
NASA ones.
They said that they had
So.
61 launches so far this year, and it's
Oh
already.
yeah,
I
way
tell you what,
faster
I was
than
watching
ever
that
done.
rocket roll out this morning, man, and I was like, I'm looking at, I'm like, man, I freaking worked on that launch pad, man. I
oh yeah.
helped built that launch
That's
pad.
true.
Man.
That's
I
right.
was
You
like,
worked there for a while.
That's
Remember
pretty
that.
freaking
Yeah.
cool.
And that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
they always fucking crash after you built the damn thing.
Oh,
Whoa,
easy,
whoa, hey, don't
easy there,
crash.
Mister DePaulo. Take that back.
Yeah.
All right, take it back.
Well, you did have buckshot working with you. That might have failed.
Yeah,
So if it like falls apart and shit.
I'll tell you what. Oh, Dean worked.
Nothing to do with that.
Dean worked on that too. I had Dean
Yeah.
out there.
That's the weak link.
Yeah, Dean was out
Dean.
there for like 4 months.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had him out there working on that.
You said Gary was a good worker. He just never showed up.
Yeah,
Right?
Gary.
Mm.
I couldn't figure that motherfucker out, man.
The last few pictures I seen,
And he had-
looks rough,
You know what?
man.
He had the easiest job out there, man.
Yeah.
All he had to do was drive a forklift and get us material from the Connex containers, bring it to us, lift it up to the launch tower, and we would take it in one of the doors or
That's all you
thing.
got to do.
at $24 an hour. That's all he had to freaking do.
And that was 10, 15 years ago. $24 an hour
Yeah.
then is about
Like,
30 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
At least.
that was back in 2009. I'm sorry,
Wow.
2009.
Yeah.
And he fucked that job up, man. I ended up getting rid of him.
Yeah.
And according to Nicole,
Seven.
he lies about his veteran
60.
status. I think he got thrown out after 3 months, and he's trying to say he's a big Vietnam hero.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
he's too young to be a fucking Vietnam hero.
He could be
Yeah.
a Iraq hero.
Iraq hero.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't
Saying
even a
that he
fucking
was
Iraq
never-
hero.
He was never in Iraq. He got thrown out of the military. Other than or dishonorable.
Let me guess, it had to
discharge.
do with hygiene.
Maybe.
He stayed in my upstairs bedroom. One of those upstairs bedrooms for like a month.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
He wasn't a bad, but he wasn't a bad guy at least. But
No,
now-
wait.
but like I said, now he looks fucked up. I mean,
Hey,
he's
when he worked for me at
I don't
Palm Bay
know.
Aluminum,
I haven't seen him in a long time.
when he worked for me at Palm Bay Aluminum, the guys would complain to me that he smells. He had bad hygiene.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, that's messed up. You gotta fucking clean
Uh-huh.
yourself, dude.
But he's lying to the.
His
VFW
best friend
up
was
there.
Axe. That Axe spray. He fucking sprayed that shit.
Oh yeah.
He's a big shot in the
He's
VFW, and he's.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't know the story. I
shit.
heard about the story. I don't know, so I can't really judge. If it is a stolen valor, which is stupid.
That's one of the more despicable things you can do.
That is.
You got
War.
congressmen like that fucking faggot Richard Rubenthal, or the one from Connecticut. He's been a congressman for fucking ever. Blumenthal, the guy from Connecticut. He claimed he was
Wow.
fucking in Vietnam. He never there. He never fucking
Mhm.
left. I think he was in Hawaii. Yeah, oh yeah, you know the people look the same.
Oh yeah.
Has anybody ever heard from Nicole?
Yeah.
Couple within the last year, she came by. a
What was
couple
there?
times.
Well, I remember that one
Year
time
ago?
she was here when we
While
came
ago?
by. I haven't seen her since.
And she was by a couple more times after that. Then she faded out.
Yeah,
It's like I told her.
abusive or whatever. She stayed at my house for like a couple days.
That was the guy. That was the
Yeah.
big guy. I thought she got rid of him.
No, yeah.
She
Then
got
went with
another one. She
scumbag.
Oh,
got
she ended up
another
getting
guy.
another
She got
one.
another guy that was even more
Even
violent.
worse,
Yeah.
beating her up.
Worse.
And I told her,
She might like that, man. Who knows?
And also, he's attractive.
He had him
to her.
arrested.
No,
He
you
had
don't
him
need that
arrested.
shit.
Fuck
You don't
that.
need that shit banging on your door.
She
Yeah.
fucked up big time. She played her cards right. She think of how much better of a life she'd be if she's still with Ron. You know.
Mm.
I don't know if I would have dealt with
Who knows?
But I'm saying if she would have
Who
straightened
knows?
up, I mean, because you obviously loved her at some
No,
point.
before,
if she just would have
before
straightened
all
up,
that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
We're talking about back in the beginning. You know.
I'm talking in the beginning before when you were with her, had she fucking wised up and said, you know, I got to do certain things a little differently. I kind of got it made here.
Yeah, she wasn't all that. She wasn't all that with it. She was very
But she was a good kid. I miss
Yeah.
Nicole because it was
Yeah.
the neighborhood was funner when she was around. You know,
Boy, you
hell, the
trying-
one time we remember when we
English
what
going
you trying to
funner.
say?
no, I mean I'm just
Fuck
saying.
Rod. Fuck
She
Roy. Fuck
organized
them.
a lot of.
You know what, Mike?
It
Fuck
seemed
you,
like
Mike.
when Nicole
Hey, John.
was
Well, that's
around,
what he
we got-
said.
Fuck you, John.
Yeah, fuck
Shit,
everybody.
you know?
You know,
Talking to me?
we need. You know what? Fuck you
talking
all.
to me?
Where's
Like,
Nicole?
remember the night, Mike, about 6 months ago, we got really drunk out here. She was here, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we were all doing shots and shit. That's what I'm saying. She kind of always encouraged
Oh.
us to fucking get a little more crazy.
She did
Yep.
organize a lot of social events around.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
I remember
cool.
that.
She was cool in
I
that
remember
regard.
that.
No, we
That's
had-
why I said I miss
Oh,
Nicole. She
that,
was,
that
we
girl
had a lot
needs
of
some
fun
help.
with her.
That's
We
all
had
I
a
lot
know.
of fun
She
with her.
needs to straighten up and get some help.
She's not a
Stop
bad
fucking
person.
around with the wrong
No.
guys too.
I can think of other worse people than her, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know that.
Like Ron.
Like wrong.
Well, we don't want to bring that name up. Why don't we just say "fuck you, Corey"?
There you go.
Corey, fuck you, Corey.
You know, when I post it out there, I'm gonna edit.
that
And they're
fruits
gonna
and
say,
veggie
"Fuck you,
shit looks
Corey,"
good, but
big bold
John
letters.
told me
Yeah.
checked into it, and it's really expensive. And John spends a lot of money on it.
Ron, I got your back. Fuck you, Corey.
Didn't you say it was really expensive for that stuff?
What's that?
The fruits and veggie shit, and you said you only wanted the veggies, and they wouldn't sell
They
you
would
just
sell
that.
me. They had to sell me both. I don't want the fruit because I don't get along with fruit too much. It was. I can't buy just the veggies. I wanted to buy the veggies and try them out. I didn't
From
want
where?
The fruit.
Live.
You take these pills, and it's supposed to be a shitload of like fruit or vegetables in one shot.
Oh, is that the? There's 2 bottles, 2 different.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to buy one bottle. Can't even
Wow.
on Amazon. I wanted to buy one bottle. This told them this too. I said, I don't want to.
yeah.
I don't get along with fruit that much.
I got no
This
more room.
guy is pretty fucking. I like this dude. He's kind of out there, to say the least.
Oh yeah.
But he's funny as shit. He's kind of a funny guy. He's a good
He's a
guy.
fruit.
He's not a bad guy. He's actually a good guy.
I mean, I'm not one to be.
We all know he's gay.
Well, not even that. Like really. So when you get out of prison, you know, got all the tattoos on him. You know.
Yeah, it's true. I can't believe how tattoos.
Well, it
are.
was funny when I was up north. We're at one of my niece's barbecues, and one of her friends
really go to
comes
prison?
over and is transitioning
Oh.
into a girl, right? So my brother at one point goes to my niece, who's a teacher, incredibly liberal. Hey, Angela, he's gay, right? And she's like, well, isn't that obvious? You know, she got like all offended. And I'm like, well, you know, it's not sure. I mean, he didn't know if he was a woman or a fucking girl. He's like, that's a boy, isn't it? And he goes, yeah. He goes, isn't that obvious? That's nice. I like that.
That ain't bad. Nice little kitchen.
Yep.
I want to do the built-in appliances like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice feature.
Yep. I'd like to buy a house
Hey, you know
right
what?
now and move, so I
You
don't
know,
have to clean
you know
my
what? I'm
house.
not against people with doing.
There you go. I don't clean it.
I'm not against people with doing tattoos and stuff, but come on, you know.
Well, some people go nuts, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I got one and I want to get rid of it because people just go crazy with this shit.
I got tattoos, but I'm not like.
Yeah,
I would have got one, but I don't want it to turn green on me. I was gonna get like something that with some color and shit, but
Well,
then
yeah.
it all fades. So
Well, you
that's
gotta
why
go-
I never
then
did
go
it.
That's
back
why
and
this
get
year,
Yeah.
I got this when I was 16 years old, and I never had it colored because you know what? At 58, that would have been nothing but a blot.
Exactly. That's why I never have got one because I said, well, I want to get something with colors, but I know it's going to fade.
Now, have it re-outlined and have it colored now. I would do it now because now I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Fucking Ron.
At least somebody can relate to this shit.
Fucking Ron. Yeah, you're almost dead soon.
You got a half a heartbeat left.
Fucking A.
When I first
Fuck
found,
you, Corey.
What do you against?
Oh,
What do you got
boy.
against Corey? What's going on with you and Corey?
Corey's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know Ron. I meant initially by mentioning his
I got
place,
Ron's
giving him
back.
some good advertising, and he's going to wind up fucking.
No, I got Ron's back. Fuck you, Corey. That's all I have to say.
No, the other Corey, yeah, the guy up in Chicago, stealing the name.
You got to be specific because people are going to relate to the Corey over here and then they'll laugh.
I am not referring. I am not referring to Corey's Bagels.
Mike, I think you can probably do it. 'cause it's
We'll
a
make that
state
perfectly
license,
clear.
right?
I'm going to make this
Your
perfectly
license
clear
is
right now. I am not
So I think once somebody goes to
not
another state, they
referring
name it
to
the same thing.
when it
Well, I
snows,
don't know that
when
you
it's
can stop
90
that.
degrees out, and I have to put on a T-shirt.
Well, you made that clear.
Really? And that's how you feel about that?
Well, I don't like when it snows when it's 90 degrees out.
Yeah. That bothers me.
I
too.
met with these people that
That
you know.
really bothers me.
I met with the guy who started penicillin, and he don't like when it snows when it's 90 degrees out either.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah. 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 That's
things
fine.
coming in
Yeah.
crystal clear to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I like that one.
Crystal.
I know this whole damn evening has been a
What?
real
What?
shit bird situation here.
Well,
Why?
You know what a shitbird is?
I got
Why?
a bird that shits.
No, you know what a shitbird is? Don't ever call a marine a shitbird.
I never call a Marine shit.
I know, but don't ever call
Something
a Marine
about-
shitbird
Why?
Why?
because the Marines that didn't. A friend of mine who was a Marine told me that for the Marines that didn't make it to the top notch, but they were still Marines, they were called shitbirds, and they got like all the
Oh.
low.
No
The
shit. to
low
do.
worst shit to
jobs,
do.
The
Yeah.
worst shit to do, and they were called shitbirds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah.
I see. All the
Actually,
Interesting.
Dean told me I had a guy working for me at Palm Bay Aluminum. His name was Rick,
Mr. Shitbird.
Rick. I think it was Rick. And Dean's kidding around with me. He goes, "Call me shitbird." I'm like, "What you talking about?" So I kid around with him. I go, "Don't be a shitbird, man. That guy wanted to rip my fucking head off, man." Marines, you don't call a Marine a shitbird.
Call them leathernecks.
And that's a tough guy to want to fuck with you, you know?
Yeah,
why they
no,
call 'em leatherneck?
I mean, I guess
I
it
don't
was
want to
just
fuck with
fucking around, yeah.
Marines.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with any of our military, man. I'm proud of them, man. The Republican ones, the liberal ones, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're stupid. They should be put in the Girl Scout.
Oh yeah, your favorite.
What the fuck is he still?
I thought he got voted out because he did a shit job. Now he wants back.
Okay,
Make it better.
I need another beer,
All
so
right, Ron. I gotta get a drink
Ron,
myself.
it was nice
Ron,
of you stopping over.
I got your
and-
back, man. Fuck you, Corey. That's all I have to say about that.
Ron, you have a good day tomorrow.
I need another
And
beer.
take care.
Take it
And
easy,
thanks for
Ron.
stopping by. Don't ever come here ever again. Ever again. Don't ever come here ever again.
We gotta get Ron on the headphones.
Yeah, we gotta get more.
I'm looking out for the headphones.
Hey, take care,
I'm gonna
Ron.
get that adapter.
This guy got a fucking shawl on.
Just remember, fuck you, Corey.
These are some nicer houses, it looks like, than we normally shows.
St. Augustine.
Yeah, I'm saying Augustine. Look at this fucking
That's a
place.
nice house. Look at this fucking thing he's wearing. That's fucking
I like that.
weirdo.
All right, everybody, I'm back.
Well.
So, Pilgrim.
No, I still haven't been to St. Augustine.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful place.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
DeToli went there, right? Michael DeToli. He said he wasn't impressed because he saw a lot of homeless and derelicts in the fucking street. That's what he told me.
Well, that and Mike over there, they have some historic shit on that side too. Some of those places on the west, I think they developed the West Coast. The Tampa area was one of the first developed places in Florida because that was a big trading
St.
place with Cuba.
St. Augustine?
No, I mean in the 1900s. Yeah, St. Augustine's much older, but I'm saying
St. Augustine
Tampa,
is
they
the
started trading with
oldest
Cuba
city in
early.
the United States.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Well. They say that Melbourne Beach was the first place that the Pilgrims landed. Whoever the hell landed
Ponce de
there.
Leon.
Ponce de Leon landed
And
in
he got
Melbourne
credited.
Beach.
They always credit him with St. Augustine, but
yeah.
Oh,
it's been
wait.
pretty much proven he landed somewhere near Sebastian Lindell.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Arnie would say, "I'll be back."
Did you read?
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Okay, Arnold.
Okay, today, I think it was today. It might have been yesterday.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so
Far
far
away.
Hey, we can make it.
You cannot sing more of that song or else it's copyrighted and I'll get sued. And oh boy, yeah. No.
Anyway, what about that 3-pound fucking block of cocaine that came up on the beach in Brevard County?
No problem. I snorted it all up in a week.
That happens all the time around here.
I know, but it just happened. I think it was yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all
I'm trying
the
to
time.
pull it up now.
So what did you do with it, Rod? What the hell did you do with it?
I didn't do nothing with it. I don't even want the cocaine. I want the blocks of money that are gonna
Yeah.
float in.
Well, then you have
Money.
to sell
Yeah,
this shit.
exactly. You get the blocks of money.
I'm good with the blocks of money because it's non-traceable and nobody's gonna fucking miss it anyway. So I don't give a rat's ass.
Yeah, man, brother.
Show me the money. Fuck you, Corey.
That's perfect, man. I'm gonna have to put that in the description. Fuck you, Corey. That's a little catchphrase for this evening. For $100, what's the catchphrase?
Oh, here's the one. Woman takes entire buckets of Halloween candy from home. Hey, I'm gonna play the video for you to watch, John.
That's where I gotta get the
Gotta
whatchamacallit.
wait for the ad to pass, but you'll see that bitch. She'll come up. You gotta let that ad
Yeah,
pass
stealing
first.
candy from kiddies.
People fucked up.
Unreal how fucking people are now. I think it's gotten worse over the couple years. I don't know what it is. It's fucking sickening.
She saw that food. What the hell should do that?
Why do shit like that?
She don't look like
They're
a
fucking
kid. She
assholes.
looks like a mature
No,
person.
I know.
What does that have to do with
Assholes. They're just fucking asshole people, man.
Yep. There's plenty of them out there.
Oh, the game must be over there because they're turning the lights off.
Oh yeah. It was kind of quiet tonight. I don't think they won.
Even kids don't do that. They usually grab a handful, maybe. They don't take the whole fucking
Mhm.
thing. Even kids don't do that.
The place was packed over there tonight. When me and him went to get the food,
Yeah,
the place was packed.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hang out. Yeah, the Publix were gonna hang out. That is one's probably slowing down the progress of the Bizarros right there. Keep fucking with the construction or something.
Yeah, I wonder when Brazil's
You
gonna
know?
open. I'm gonna check their food out.
Well, hopefully December next year.
Yeah. Or the year after.
Yeah, who
I
knows?
don't know. They keep saying they're gonna open. They're gonna open.
knows?
And they haven't even. I looked at it. They haven't done anything. Just I saw. No, they haven't done anything yet.
No.
Ron thinks they're waiting.
Hey,
Jolie's
look
to
who's
be
on.
up.
Look who's on the phone,
Who's
Christopher.
gonna tell them to go to YouTube?
Hey.
We're doing a live. What are we doing?
Well, live podcast in the garage
We're doing live podcast right now.
on YouTube.
You know, drinking beer and doing live podcast, talking about, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that,
Corey.
fuck
acting
everything.
totally stupid.
Fuck Corey.
What's that?
I said we're acting totally stupid.
We're acting totally stupid. Say again?
I hear him.
Hello, children. Oh, to all of you, I want to say thank you for fucking leaving me by myself. Okay. All right. So now that I'm by myself, I have to do live podcasts and I have to drink a lot of fucking beer. Yeah.
All in a
Yeah,
hot garage. No air
Not that hot. It's like 80 degrees. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Hot garage and sweaty balls. Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
A little ball sweat going.
Fuck Corey.
Nice. 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 Low 27. That's nice. That's nice.
That's nice.
Well, I'll let you get back at it. I just want to touch base with you. We're doing a live podcast.
Tell them to go to YouTube.
Just bullshit. Everywhere.
Go on YouTube.
Go on YouTube. Anywhere you.
Wow, you got to get the link.
Oh,
Send them the link.
I got to send you the link.
Yeah, just forward that link that I sent you.
I'm going to forward the link to you. But we're pretty much just like, fuck you, fuck that, fuck everything, fuck everybody, So. And then when I drink more beer, then I'm gonna be like, instead of fuck this, fuck that, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, motherfucker, fuck this, fuck you.
That's disgusting.
I know. I'll do my best. Thanks, son. I really love you too. I love you. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
I pick up the conversation a little bit. You can hear it.
You did?
Yeah, you can
Ah,
hear it.
there you go.
Yeah, send the link.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him the link right
We've been
now.
on air for about an hour and 44 minutes. On the air. It's not really air. It's through the internet, web, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. Oh, you watch it now? Yeah. So things are working.
Uh-huh.
So at least we got that. Yeah, I'll get my tripod and I'm gonna set it up and do it again. I'll keep these things and see what goes on. Just gotta tell people, check us out. Then if you get a
It's
laptop
actually
over
not.
here,
It's actually not delayed as bad as I thought it would be.
yeah, it's a few seconds, but
Yeah,
not bad.
not bad.
That's
not bad at all.
that's longer. I'm streaming that, so that's even longer. So
John.
Yeah, I'm here.
Fuck you, Corey.
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's Corey?
Corey's some asshole. I don't even know who he is, but he's an asshole.
He wouldn't be a Democrat, would he?
Oh, he better not.
He's
you know what?
absolutely a Democrat.
He better hope he's a fucking Democrat, because I'm sitting here going, fuck you, Corey.
We're all in at the Powerball at work, and we were saying
Oh,
there's like
yeah.
20 of us.
1.6 billion.
Even though it's only going to be like 8 million each, we're still fucking out of there, you
Yeah,
know? And they're
yeah.
like, what are they going to do? And I think it's more than 20 people in it. They're like,
Yeah.
what are they going to do if we fucking hit? You know,
It-
we'll be on the
it's
national news because they'll say,
it's
hey, the fucking
700
old public works department just quit
It's-
on Indian
Can't
River
do it.
County.
Yeah.
It's 720 million.
That's a straight payout. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
700.
Boy.
Well, I bought 720 tickets, so you think that'll be
Wow,
good?
I don't know.
You got like
72 million
720 chances of winning.
Even if I hit with 10 people and only got 72 million, that's way more money than you and your
Yeah.
immediate family need to sustain themselves, unless your siblings are fucking assholes for the next fucking 5-10 generations, you know?
It's 720.
That's true, because when you don't, you know, when it just
Million.
comes to you, it can be easy to lost.
72 million. 720 million
But it'd be nice to
Divided
fucking live
by
it up
how
for the
many
rest of my
people?
time.
divided by how many?
I don't know exactly how many. I think there was about 20 people.
I would say 20 people. 36 million.
Okay,
36
it's not
million?
quite 20 because they were saying it would be about. No, it's more people than that, Rod, because they were saying we get 8 million each.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you're at 20, at
So we're probably more like 60, and there's 150 people at work in
Yeah.
our office.
I mean, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with fucking
Huh?
10 million.
Yeah.
I'm good
well,
with
we
that.
all.
I'll-
I don't know. They're buying. Everybody's
Give
putting in
me,
two.
give
So
me
each,
$1.5 million
each person that's in
after
it's another
taxes, and
ticket.
I have $1.5 million.
So
I'm
we'd
good.
have.
I can
Yep.
deal with that rest
You
of my
figure
life.
we might have as many as 60 tickets going.
Yeah, I got 2 tickets.
I'm gonna get it. I don't normally, you know me. I don't really play because of my. I don't want to get into it, but
I don't gamble much either.
yeah.
Come on, that was a joke.
What it is
Well,
I've
Michael
been
Scratch
so
off
blessed in
King.
life that money's the life. Not that I'm living.
I'm getting
Believe
lucky.
me, you see, I'm not
You're
living the
trying to
life of
say
luxury.
money's the root of all evil.
Money's the least
Yeah.
of my worries, and I'm
Mhm.
very happy at that. You know,
I-
I have
you know
other
what?
things I need.
You know what?
I need other than money.
I am totally blessed. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I am totally blessed. I'm very happy for what
Yeah.
I have and what I have accomplished, and I'm thankful for God's favor in me. But I wouldn't mind a couple $1 million.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Well,
know?
Set me
mean-
straight.
That would not hurt.
Nope.
I mean, I don't want it all. That one.
No, that thing of money
1.6
can't buy happiness.
1.6
Give me enough.
billion?
Give me
If I had that,
720
I'd give
million.
a
and
lot
I'll
away.
say- I bet you
I
I'll
would
buy
give
some
a lot
happiness.
away.
I want it all.
But 1.6 billion. How many? You know how much? You know how much trouble that brings to you?
I know.
Not even
a
just
lot.
trouble. Just
Uh,
I mean,
well, you know what? I can deal with that.
John,
too.
I would not be able to.
It's
I
very,
couldn't even
very stressful trying to
even
figure out how to
giving
keep
money
it.
away to everybody that I know and people want to take care of and doing things. I still wouldn't reach that 1.6 billion.
You could if you tried hard.
Yeah,
Oh, who knows? They're trying hard enough to probably give me a fucking heart attack. I'll die.
yeah.
You know,
Well, you
I'd
died
give a lot
rich.
of it away. I would
You
be
die
a very
rich, but you can't take it
charitable
with you.
person.
And dying rich isn't going to put you in heaven either. It's not going to make it any easier for you getting into heaven.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, then quit your job.
I would quit my job in a heartbeat.
Mhm.
There you go. That's a start.
Because all I want to do is just play with cars.
I want to have a big shop, big empty
Okay,
garage.
I want a
and stuff.
500 square foot house and a 3,500 square foot garage.
There you go.
Yeah,
That sounds good to me.
that's a fucking man thing right there.
There you go.
No
That's
doubt.
perfect to me.
Would you get it
I
on
like
the ocean
that.
or the river?
No, I wouldn't be on the fucking river or the ocean.
Where are you gonna go? Where? You want
I'll be in Linmore, but not like in Orlando or Claremont or out there.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
the river or the ocean? So what-
Well, the ocean, you got to worry about fucking global warming and everything getting
I'll
flooded.
tell you, Rod, if you
You know.
move inland,
Mosquitoes.
Orlando, there's some nice fucking lakes.
There is,
Oh, yeah.
there really
Living
is.
on a lake is very nice too.
Yeah.
Not the same as I think as the
If
river.
the
here in
mosquitoes
Nashville, but-
don't get you,
Yeah.
and the rain, it rains all the time over there in Orlando. It rains like a mother.
They got, why it rains? Because there's a lot of lakes there.
True.
Yeah,
They have a lot of
water.
very humid north.
Very
There's a
humid.
lake.
Got a lot of
Swamp.
lakes.
Yeah.
When you look on a map,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I've done jobs where we checked 20 lakes in 1 square mile in Orlando. 20 different ponds. We just hopped from pond to pond to pond, running the same elevation. They were so close together.
You go
I'd get
taking
my
a
house
pee.
on the river or the ocean, one or the other.
No, of course that's better, but I'm saying a lake living ain't bad. It's nice. It is nice living on a lake. You get a lot of birds and shit.
Getting a cramp.
Take a walk. Get out. Walk around the truck. Just don't trip over the wire and camera and shit.
You're not being recorded now. You're wasting your breath.
No, I can hear him. Yeah, I saw him right
I'm
there.
gonna watch this one come out here.
Because
Here we
right,
go, watch
yeah, right here is live. What I got.
it. Here we go. Let's watch this.
There you go.
That's Miami.
I only had one viewer tonight so far, so. Oh, no viewer. But hey, it's working. That's what I like. Camera's working, mics are working.
I was dealing with an old server. He's 92 and still fucking working. Works from his house. Bill Powell. We used to have a lot of problems, me and Bill, but we've become kind of buddies over the years. But been dealing with him on a job, and he was from Miami. He grew up in the fucking, he remembers when it was just totally different. And they had woods there. It wasn't like it is now. He said, man, he goes, it was the greatest place to live as a kid. It was paradise.
We didn't have air conditioning at that time. That's the problem.
No, it was hot down here, but
We have air conditioning.
you figure it, 92, Bill would have been born around. Yeah, so Bill was born in the 30s. He fucking born in the depression. Yeah, he was really, Florida was really a swamp then when he was growing up.
Sure.
But yeah, the guy's still fucking working, 92. He won't stop working. He said,
Okay.
he goes, what else am I going to do? This is what I love. I got my wife's gone. What else am I going to do?
If he likes it, fine.
Yeah.
If he's forced to work, like I see some of these in public, some of these old ladies, they must be in their mid 80s or close to 90.
No, Bill was a state senator too. He's loaded.
I'm talking about these poor people there. They're working
It's terrible.
and they're fucking old and they're working because the Social Security is not enough. They gotta make ends meet. That's fucking horrible. So meanwhile, we're helping all these illegals. We're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine to fund a fucking unjust war, and they can't take care of their own people
Yeah.
here.
And
True.
it's like you told me, John, once. A lot of people at Con Ed, oh, I'm going to quit and get a job at Publix.
Yeah.
What are you fucking crazy? Why not just keep working here? You're going to work just as hard there, and
Yeah.
it sucks, and you're not getting
Yeah.
paid
It
nothing.
might be harder. In
Yeah, and you're not going to get paid nothing.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to be looked down on people that you fucking had a way better job than. What are you out of your mind?
to stay another couple of years.
Exactly. That's what
Right.
I'm gonna make sure I got enough money to go. But when I
don't
go, I
have to
go.
work
I don't want to work anymore.
If you want to work, you can volunteer for a hospital, something like that. That's to keep your mind. If you want to do that, I don't want to volunteer for nothing.
But no, yeah, if you have a committed thing where you got to be there 3-4 days a week, you know, like Lynn does it. You know?
I don't know. They don't need the fucking money.
No.
They don't need the money.
But they do live a nice lifestyle.
yeah.
Maybe it just helps, you know. They do
So,
go, they
uh,
travel a lot. And that ain't
On
that ain't
Halloween,
cheap.
I think
Keep
she
their
was out in the
mind
garage.
working.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw her at Halloween. She was out in the garage.
Oh, really?
Keeps her from
But she's live and kicking 81 or 82 now. Or 83, I forget.
Evan was on the phone the other
Yeah.
night. I said,
83, I think
don't
she
you
is.
have a home?
Yeah.
Don't you have a home? He's over here.
He's
now.
going to be here all the
I
time.
don't see her much.
Soon
though.
we'll hear, you know, we got a really good school here, John. So we're just keeping Evan here, you know. Watch. That'll be the story.
Who are we talking about?
Oh, Earl and his.
You know, we're on here and
Daughter
I'm
and-
fucking sitting here.
Fuck Corey.
Fuck you, Corey.
There you go.
I don't think so because they're getting the school over there free.
Yeah.
But now that she blew up,
That ain't going to last forever. How can you be the spokesman for fucking vegan when you're fucking
Yeah.
as wide as your
500
dog?
pounds?
Yeah, she's huge now, supposedly. I haven't saw her, but
I haven't seen what JR
Well,
says.
She was
Yeah.
a thick girl before. She wasn't
No,
overly heavy, but she was thick. She's
Right.
not a small girl.
for Earl
begin
to
with.
say, yeah, my
For her to
daughter's
say she
fat.
was- Yeah, she looked. No, don't get me
Unhealthy.
wrong. If she wasn't so whacked out, she wasn't not
Yeah.
a bad looking girl. She used to be, but now I haven't seen her since
Now,
the
JR says she
second
fucking
kid.
gained like 100 pounds after the birth. And can you imagine preaching health? Veganism is healthy.
Wait. So she gained 100 pounds after that's her second birth?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 100 pounds, but
Well, I mean,
according to her father, she gained a
He
lot of
he
weight.
Well, I
said
know
she's
probably
double the
50.
size she was.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes
Wow.
they get up almost 50% in size, but then she gained weight.
I've seen girls gain a lot, but then they'll lose it quickly.
mm,
So maybe she'll lose it. You know, he was saying this
Don't know.
a month after she had the kid.
If it's hormones, she will not lose it unless she goes to a
well, how old is she?
doctor.
How old is she?
30s.
30 something.
Well,
She got a chance of losing it.
And all the beans and shit she eats, though, that does put weight on.
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Well,
It
beans
might not be where she's gonna.
Get part two.
Veganism
beans
is not-
make you gassy. Beans. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. Beans in every meal.
Good.
Oh, hallelujah.
You know what the funny thing is? I only had one
But, you know,
person that's
Their
watched this
diet
for
is based
that was
on a
my
lot of
nephew.
carbs, more than protein.
Yeah.
A lot of carbs, and it puts weight on you. Beans, lentils,
Mhm.
all carbs. Cereals.
See,
And if you're not active,
I still eat too many, but I'm.
Yeah, if you're
Just
active,
gonna
okay. If
pile
you're
up.
not active,
They kind of figured out.
Yeah.
I think they're right, John. The carbs is what's always been my heart problem since I've cut down, and I'm still eating way too many. But I've noticed with the cut down I've done, I feel a lot better.
there you go. Good.
You know, they kind of said no. They kind of figured out, hey, we think the carbs is what's causing all your problems.
pasta.
Could be.
Yeah, I've had to cut
Sometimes,
it. I've had to. I
body
had some
changes.
this. I had some tonight.
Now,
It's
how
a-
much
it's a
of
rare
that? How
thing.
much of that suck, man? Being a guinea and you can't even eat pasta.
dude? When I eat
Might as well
like
fucking shoot
when
yourself.
I eat like a steak, I don't have a potato anymore. I gotta have a steak, you know, and fucking
Yeah.
salad. You know?
Oh,
Sounds
steaks.
like a salad.
Steaks high in iron.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
lot of protein in it.
And you're gonna have a sweet potato instead of a regular potato. So
But
I
that-
hate-
they were
I hate
even
sweet
tell-
potatoes.
I was
I know,
eating
I don't
them.
like them.
I can't
I was
eat 'em,
eating them
man.
for years, but they actually showed me this. They're really not. They're only like 2/3 of what regular potatoes.
I just don't
are,
like the
and they said
taste of
That's
them.
still too
Yeah.
much for you.
I just don't like the
Considering
taste
your
of them at
triglycerides.
all.
Like sweet potatoes are a lot lower than that.
It's all right,
I don't know
yeah.
where that
I'll eat anything almost.
Sweet potatoes is acceptable on all diets, even people who are on uh,
Mm.
blood sugar problem. And sweet potatoes are on the list, but regular potatoes are not. So I think sweet potatoes, it's got to acquire a taste for me. If you put butter and stuff
Oh,
on
I
it,
ate the shit for years,
it's,
man.
but it's nothing like a good old white
Yeah.
potato with butter on it. It's
Yeah.
nothing like it. But sweet potatoes,
I miss.
No, I ate them for years. I ate.
I miss.
my mother, that's all she had in the house was sweet potatoes. Sweet
I
potatoes.
miss my rice and beans. My mother used to make all the
Oh,
time
man,
rice
yeah.
and beans and
No,
oro con pollo,
you just miss
oro
your
con
mom.
That's some
bichuela,
good
Miss
stuff
your
right
man,
there,
mom.
pernil. I miss
That's
all that
nice,
stuff,
man.
man.
Yeah.
That's good.
I miss all that. My wife does not eat it, so when I get a chance and I'm in Orlando, I got to hit one of the
Yeah.
bodegas
Oh,
and get
yeah.
me some rice and beans.
I love that.
Yellow rice and black beans and some pork.
We
Oh,
had a
yeah.
chick from Colombia. She was kind of hot. Worked with us. Worked in my department. Worked for me for several years. She quit and she opened a bakery, but she used to make empanadas and fucking bring them in
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
every month,
I
man.
used to get those.
Oh, I love those.
Thing empanadas. These things were great.
Christmas time they make the pateles.
But
You ever have pateles
Yeah.
wrapped in a banana
Yeah.
leaf?
Yeah, I had
They
that in the
take the
past. I
green
remember that back
bananas and they
in
mush
New
them up
York,
into
and
like a
Yonkers where I
paste.
lived, so.
And then they'll put meat in there. Sometimes some people put rice in there, and then
Oh.
they wrap it in a
a
banana
beautiful
leaf
thing.
and wax paper, and they boil it for like 2 hours. Next time, when the season comes and they're selling them, I'll pick some up and I'll bring them to you. You gotta
Yeah.
try it. It's really, really good. It's really
First
good.
of all, you know that green bananas are healthier than ripe bananas. Ripe bananas turn into sugar very quickly.
Well, these are what they call plantanos.
Plantains.
Yeah,
plantanos. Yeah.
Plantains.
hmm
The greener
Plantanosa.
the skin is, the better it is, healthier for you. Once
Yeah.
they ripe and it's soft, it's delicious, but they turn nothing but sugar. If they're
I'm
green,
gonna-
they're alkaline. If they're yellowish, they're acidy. They turn into acid.
I usually pick up a half a dozen around the holidays. So
Really?
next when I pick them up, I'll
Where
pick
the
some
hell
up for
you
you.
pick 'em up at?
I get them in Orlando at the bodegas.
Oh, we get 'em in Atlanta. They don't have a bodega around here that have it?
Thrifty.
It's more.
Thrifting?
It's more city there, John. You get
Yeah.
the better shit there.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'll pick them up and I'll bring you a couple. They're really good. I think you would like them.
Sounds
You,
good.
you know where the
I
best
like 'em.
Spanish food was when I was living there was on Lancaster. You ever get down there? That was the Spanish area near us, and then you had all the east side by Cimarron where the east west is.
I
or
go
what they
to the
call it
one.
now.
It's on 50, south of the 417 or the 408.
Yeah, well,
It
keep in
used to
mind-
be an old gas station. You could tell because the canopy's
Mm.
still there. But oh man, they got the best food there,
What do
man.
you drive in every day down like 520, or do you
I
take?
go 528 to the turnpike. I get off at the turnpike, but I don't go on the turnpike. I get off at the what's that? OBT, I think.
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
because you're working right down where I used
Yeah.
to live, right by the shit.
Yeah. I go over there.
No, you know, when I was a kid, OBT was only bad when you got down by the east, where the stadium is, the East-West Expressway.
Nah, that
where
all
Gore
turned.
High School.
That all turned around. Man.
Now it's all fucking shit.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. Over the years, by the time I left there, it was all
Mhm.
OBT was all bad. But now even like Palmetto and everything. Like, I grew up in Bonnybrook. That's all shit now.
They got what is it? You get off. All right, you get off 528. Like if you're gonna go to the turnpike, but you don't go to the turnpike, you just go to the stop sign and you make the right,
Mhm.
and then you go to the traffic light there, which is OBT. Yeah, take it to OBT.
Yeah, you're on Land Street.
That
Or right by
whole-
Land Street.
Yes, that
Yeah.
whole area. Oh my god, the prostitutes fucking just walking the
Really?
street. I mean, everywhere. They're just out daylight.
They always, yeah.
They don't even do nothing. Cops don't even do nothing.
Like I
mean,
said, they've always
it-
been there,
it's
but it was always in
such
the
a
bad area. the black
shithole
area.
over there, man.
But now it's, you know what it is? It's all black now. We
Yeah,
we
it
always said it was
It
only
is.
in the black area, but now the black area is fucking everywhere there.
Oh no, that area just totally went to shit. Everything.
That's sad. Because, like I said, growing up there, coming from Jersey City,
Easy place.
it was like coming to the country, like to a fucking wilderness compared to where we were
Yeah.
from. We were thinking how nice it was when we moved there,
Well,
You
look
know?
at
and it was compared. It just
well, look
it was
at
mostly all woods. Then.
look at
There was
Cocoa.
none of the shit
Look
there.
at Cocoa.
Yeah,
Cocoa used to be it was a vacation area.
yeah.
Now look at it. It's just a shithole. But if you go north Cocoa, where there's more farmland and like
A friend of
ranches,
mine lives out there. She
it's
has, she
nice
has a
out
bunch of
there, man.
acres
I would
out there,
love to live there, man. North Cocoa, I
Yeah,
would
no,
love
she-
to live up
she's-
there,
she
man.
bought it.
I've
She
seen some
sold her
nice
house in
places when I
Vieira and
drive
bought a
up
big
there.
place
Huh?
out there.
I drive, up the Cape Canaveral out there.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
Port Canaveral. I should
it's
say.
nice up there, man.
Yeah,
They got
some
some
places are nice up there.
nice houses, big ass properties.
Oh yeah.
Your neighbor's like all the way down there where your other
Yeah.
place is.
Yeah, that's
So it's not like everybody's on top of each other.
Yeah.
3 years before I bought this place, I was looking, and I couldn't afford as much of a place as I did when I bought this, but it was when I was looking for my first, and I thought, well, maybe I can move to the beach and just hit the B line and be just as far instead of dealing with the I-4 traffic living in Altamont. So I came out to Port Canaveral. There was a place 2 lots from the ocean, but you could see the ocean from your whole backyard.
Mm.
And it was fucking huge. It was like 2,700 feet and all. 315, which was out of my price range at the time.
You know what that's worth right
315.
now?
I know. It's probably worth fucking
Probably 1.1.
600 to $1 million now,
Easy.
And then what it was, and I'm kicking myself like, oh, fuck, it's just out of the range.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I could have stretched to 200, but I'm like, no, 315's way out of what they'll give me, considering what I was making at the time, And then just 4 fucking years later, I bought this place for 285,
Last year I found a piece of property
or 270, wasn't 280,
On
278.
Courtney Parkway,
Mm,
south of 520.
okay.
And there's a school back there.
Yeah, I
An
think
elementary school. I
I've
think it
been
is
back.
there.
Yeah, there's some big areas out there.
I found a lot there. It was 2.5 acres. No, 2.75 acres. 2 and 3/4 acre
Really?
lot for $100,000.
Really?
Right? And I was like, oh man, this is perfect. This is what I'm looking for. Perfect.
Yeah.
It was a corner lot. So I did some research. I found out that the owner lived in Arizona. They
All
wanted
right.
$100,000 for it. Through the realtor, they wanted $100,000 for it.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, shit, I get rid of the realtor. I'll call her up and say, hey, I'll give you 90 cash.
Yeah. There you go.
And I'll scop that up.
Yeah.
2 days later, I go to look at it again, gone.
Yeah.
It's like,
man.
Holy shit.
son of a
Yeah,
bitch,
I
man.
know,
I mean, it
it's
was
too late.
right.
quick.
It was like
Yeah, that.
it wasn't on the river, but it was close to the river.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
It was
it's a
just
nice thing, yeah.
one of those big pie cut corner lots. I mean, it was nice. Half of it was woods. I mean, I was like, just perfect for what I want to build.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be nice.
I was gonna once when I first started looking, I was gonna buy some property, and thank God I didn't. I would have been stuck out there in Lake County, out on a place called Sugarloaf Mountain. I don't know if you've
Yeah,
ever
I'm
been
not-
out because I
no,
know
I haven't been
Samantha
out
lives
there.
out there.
Sugar.
But
How do I stream
the
that?
problem was, and thank God that I couldn't do it. I could afford the lot. I could get financed. I could have even afford to
Trying
build
go
a house.
top up here.
You had to have a certain size house. It had to be like 4,000
Yeah.
feet. I'm like, well, I ain't fucking building nothing that, but I can't afford that. I'm looking at a, 1,800 to 2,100 square foot home.
That's like
And they're like, no, you got to have something this big, or you can't, because it was a subdivision. It was, they had their
North
rules and
Merritt North Merritt Island. I looked at property up there. I found a lot, 10-acre lot up there, off just before you get to the Cape. And it was 10 acres, and they wanted 295,000. No, yeah, 295,000 for 10 acres. So I was like, 10 acres, perfect. I'll build me a house. I'll build my garage,
Yeah.
and then I can build my kids a house on the property. Kind of create my own compound.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sound good.
The smallest lot size over there was 5 acres. So I could have took the 10. I could only build 2 houses.
We do something like that
Yeah.
where I'm at. It's an illegal plat. I fucking hate it. They call it an affidavit of exemption. The original concept was for families, but now they're doing it to circumvent the plat rules.
Mhm.
So the problem with that is they're not building roads with fucking gutters, drainage, and everything.
No, they're doing
and
dirt
then they're going to
roads.
come to us screaming in 20
Yeah.
years. Well, you permitted it, you know,
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
they're
these
leaving-
idiots- that's why I'm saying we
They're
shouldn't be
leaving
permitting
everything
this
dirt
shit.
roads, man.
But what they're
You know?
doing, but even in our thing, we allow 4.5. If you go less than 4.5 acres, you can't. It's got to be at least that big of a lot. So it forces them to have these big fucking houses, you know?
And it takes away all the impact fees.
Yeah.
Oh,
Takes away all the impact fees. It's the impact fees start at 7,500,
I've
depending
argued.
on what you want to do.
I'm arguing that
Yeah.
we should stop it where we're at. Granted, these are big lots. It's a nice subdivision, and they're not paying again the fucking fees that they should. And because these, and I keep telling these people, and they're like, they don't. Oh, you don't know, Dave. Don't know what he's talking about. I said, look, these people are buying big. They're building big houses. When they call the commissioners, they're gonna fucking listen to them, and you know they're gonna say, look, you permitted this shit. It's in years. It's going to be problems with no properly built roads and maintained
But
roads.
what about
you know?
what about all their taxes that they got to pay now? I mean,
Exactly, and that's why I say they're
Yeah,
paying
the bigger-
taxes on the property. We shouldn't allow them to do the people.
But once you build that house, your
circumvent-
taxes change to based on your square footage of the home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're still paying big taxes, but the people, most common people don't. Oh, I'm in an affidavit of invention. It's my road. I got to fucking fix it. Most people, and you know, the realtors ain't going to be upfront about that shit.
Yeah, no.
So,
Well, did you
You
read the
know?
article in the paper? I think it was this week. Did somewhere in
Wow.
Palm Bay? I think it was in Palm Bay. The builder building all those houses, and he bought a flag lot, but it actually wasn't a flag lot, so he had to take part of somebody's right of way to
he had to get an
access it.
easement to get. He
Yeah.
bought a landlocked lot.
So he offered this person X amount of dollars, and they refused it.
That happened.
So they went and built the house anyway.
He fucked up.
Oh,
So
yeah?
what the guy did was the driveway of the house was actually his property.
Yeah.
So he built his hog pen in the driveway there, and he
Yeah.
loaded up with hogs, and they can't do nothing to him.
I had the exact same thing. I don't know what the outcome of it is, but it was the same deal. This was different. The guy had a legal flag lot, but his road was on the other guy's property. And they
Yeah.
finally said, hey, no, move the fucking road over. And the guy's like, well, I'm using this anyways. And look, the guy was being a dick. He's like, he could have said, I would have said, look, give me the flag, the piece of the flag is my property, and I'll give you an easement. You can just drive over my land. But the
Mhm.
guy that was doing it wouldn't do that. And
Yeah.
I don't know what the result was, but I just did a
Because
survey on
because there is a law. I think there is a law that they could take that, and
You
it
can
does.
get-
It won't cost them a
Well,
dime.
no, you got to have. It's called prescriptive rights, or you have rights of. You can claim rights to anything by it. I can actually, if somebody had a bunch of property, and they never go out to it, I go out there and build a fucking house, put fence up, build a driveway, and I'm getting.
Oh
permits
yeah,
on this
that
shit.
law I know.
Now,
I know that
granted,
law.
the government shouldn't be giving you. Nowadays, we check them. Wait a minute, you're not the owner. What the fuck are you doing here? But the fact that you just occupy, bums can actually occupy, and if they show they've actually improved the land, they can actually, after 7 years, it can become theirs
Yeah.
in Florida.
Mhm. That I know. I do
Yeah.
know that one.
There was a very
see
very
if I
rich
can pull it
lot
up.
in near where 436 and 441 come together in Apopka,
Mhm.
right by the Dairy Queen there. Big patch
I was,
of
up
woods.
there, I was up there yesterday.
The bums
Oh, yeah?
claimed they were claiming adverse possession because they were showing that they've been living there for years.
There
They
we go.
couldn't develop the lot, but I think they've done it
600.
now because the last time I went by there, it seemed like the woods were gone.
Damn,
So they must have run.
$150.
They, you know how they probably ran them out. They put the fucking wood. We were saying, just put the woods on fire. That'll fucking get rid of.
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
You know.
I just let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, it was actually the cocaine was 43,000 worth of cocaine washed up on Florida coastline.
I thought about
That was
this.
in Brevard County.
I thought about this the other day.
$43,000, and it was in Border Patrol, Cape Canaveral. Cape Canaveral.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
thought about
Wow.
this when I heard that story this morning, and in my situation now as an older guy, I'm not into that scene.
Yeah.
Because naturally, shit, 5 years ago, I said, I've just hit the fucking lottery.
Yeah.
But realistically, I don't know how am I going to get rid of it, and not get, and I'm worried about getting caught. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
But then again, it is like hitting the lottery. But how would people? I imagine, I guess, if you tell one person, you'll find a way to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if I. What do you think?
oh, yeah.
You take
I
that
want
risk?
no, I wouldn't. But if
I
it
would
was,
almost
if it,
be. I was
if
thinking
it's-
to
if it was
myself,
the money,
I might
cash,
just turn
I'm
it over.
gone.
to
if it
the
was
cops
the
and
money,
say,
A good-
that should be gone in a heartbeat.
Good
I'd take
buy.
that in a heartbeat.
Drugs,
Just
Oh, there was a
leave.
bunch of
do it.
money too.
No,
No,
it's just the cocaine. But
just that.
there,
Fuck that.
years ago,
You're gonna get
cocaine
caught.
and money would
too many
wash up
cats.
on the shore.
No, money's mine. I'll figure out a way to
Yeah.
get rid of
If
that.
there's that much cocaine there, there's cameras all over the fucking place. You'll get caught.
And that's what I'm saying. And not just that. Say, I don't know anybody into that. Because you'd want to get rid of that as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't fucking hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't
tell
even-
some fucking, hey, he's got a bunch of go. All of a sudden, you're either getting fucking raided by thugs to kill you, take
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't
or
even-
the cops are going to raid you.
I wouldn't
and
even
fucking
dabble
get
in that.
it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I thought about it, and I said, I
Because
think
then they'll say you're
I
the
should-
guy that was waiting for it to come
Well,
ashore.
I actually
You know.
thought about it, and I
Yeah,
said,
you-
I think I would fucking call the cops
Exactly.
and turn it over, And man, what a difference that is in my fucking thinking from
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
10 years ago. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, I would have thought I hit the jackpot. What do you think, John? Had you heard about the cocaine that washed up on the shore?
It was
the other day?
actually
Heard it tonight.
it was $43,000 worth of cocaine.
42,000?
What would
and
you have done had you found
Cape
it?
Canaveral is where it came up on the beach.
Considering that we don't know anybody in that deal, what would you do if you found that?
Well, I take it and hide it for a while, and sit on it and think about what I'm going to do and try to unload it, sell it.
That
But I wanna-
I was saying that's what I would have
that's
always
fucking
done. but
balls right there, buddy.
I was just nervous that
I don't know if
Some old school shit.
I don't know if I would do that, man.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
leave
just
that shit
nervous about
alone.
it because my thing is, if I was younger and I knew
Yeah,
people, in it,
balls
if
right
I could
there.
turn it over in a couple of weeks or less than a month and get rid of all of it, and I was telling these guys, even 5 years ago, I wouldn't even have thought about turning it in. But I heard the story this morning. The first thing I said is, well, what would I do? Would it be worth the risk of getting caught, and spending the rest of my life in prison,
Well, I said call up New York and try to make some connections.
Yeah, see, you have better
Even if
connection
got-
than me.
even
I
if
don't.
I got half the amount, 20 grand worth. I don't have to get the full amount. I get 20 grand.
Oh, no, I'd sell it
Oh,
at a
you would
discount
sell
just
that
to get
shit,
rid of
yeah.
it. Just to get rid of the fucking thing.
$43,000 worth of cocaine, sell it on
20
somebody.
grand, half price.
Yeah, 20 grand. Shit, that shit will be gone in a heartbeat.
Yep.
And then they'll take that, and they'll multiply it into
I
fucking
just
3,
do
4.
a little every day until it's gone.
I think I could keep it. You know what the problem would be? I could keep it, not use it. But if you let chicks know about it, and then they're going to be wanting to come over, and then naturally you're going to be fucking. Then I'll be doing
Yeah.
it before you know it, and then
Well,
hey man, John,
that's
I'm
one
fucking
way-
at my.
one way to get some hot babes is that stuff.
Oh yeah.
My uncle never did a drug in his life. Never drank. I think he had a glass of wine on Christmas, something like that, but he never drank. And he came up to my house with a bag of coke. I said, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "You're not doing drugs." He goes, "No, I wouldn't touch this shit." He said, "But you should see the beautiful woman I get. The beautiful woman I get."
In the
Right.
80s and
A little
90s,
bit of that.
chicks would
Uncle
chicks would fucking blow anybody.
They're
for some fucking
they're
coke.
called coke whores.
You could not. Well, even a lot of hot chicks I knew, if you mention, hey, now granted, maybe because I'm not that ugly a guy, but any chick I ever told, hey, I got some coke. Do you want to do it? No, of course I want to do it. Now it didn't mean I was getting laid. I didn't get laid every time, but generally you did it. You both got fucking horny. You had this energy.
Yeah, when I was out clubbing in my day after my divorce, then in all the bars, if you had a little bottle,
Yeah,
of
that
coke,
was a girl. They automatically coming home with you.
Oh, yeah, automatically, exactly. And they'd ask her, you know where I can get a little blow? You know, they'll ask you, bro.
I got you.
Yeah.
Wow, you work out, don't you? Yeah, I sure fucking do. That's one thing I miss about Orlando. Of course, I was younger then too, and like I say, I was telling somebody this the other night. I remember Orlando when I was living there. I know it ain't the same place anymore. You know, I bet if I went over there, because like when me and Mike drove through there,
Yeah.
the last time I was there, I was like, "Holy shit! Look at the fucking downtown."
Oh, it's changed.
It was never like that, Rod. What you see
No,
over
it's a
there,
shithole.
none of that shit was like that.
I went to yesterday. I took OBT and I went past Church Street downtown
No,
over there.
I'm talking like I-4 going through the downtown area. Like they didn't have all those apartments and shit. Those big apartment buildings.
Oh no
None of that was
no
there.
no. But
Yeah.
down on Church Street, the shit is still there.
Oh yeah, no,
You
that's
know.
always going to be there.
Yeah.
I always said they need a tornado to start at State Road 50
And
and
come
go
down.
all the way
Yeah.
to fucking Land Street
Yeah.
and just clean the
Yeah.
whole fucking place out, and they'll rebuild it nice and get the shit.
I mean, I
shit out of
saw a lot of the brothers hanging out there, man. And I'm just like, don't these fucking guys work, man?
Ah.
Just
Getting paid by the government.
man,
Obama.
I mean, I'm not talking like just like 3 or 4 people. I'm talking
Oh,
like
yeah.
freaking dozens of people just hanging out on the street corner. Don't you have a fucking job, man?
Oh no.
Damn.
How about when you go to the beach here during the week? All these surfers. They're not little kids, man. They just take off
Yeah.
from work.
Yeah.
Take off from work and go surfing. Or they don't work at all. How the fuck is that?
I don't know how that works. Well, I think a lot of them are still living at home. You know, a lot of fucking people now. They don't want to get out. They're like, well, you got fucking.
Well, the government's fucking. They're still collecting on the government.
Yeah, they're paying. They're paying people. I heard in L.A. homeless people getting paid fucking $800 a month. They just go out and pick up a check. $800 a month just to be
Yeah.
fucking homeless.
I heard that.
Address.
I heard that same
I've
thing.
seen
And that
videos.
sounds great and all,
I've
but
seen
you're,
videos.
you're in LA. That'll get you by for fucking
Well,
not
they
even
live
a
in
week.
They live in cardboard
You know?
boxes and do drugs and
True.
shit, so.
Yeah, so they're not really
$800
spending any
bucks
money
is
other than
nothing.
getting high.
Right,
Yeah.
eating, that's it.
They go back to their little blue tent on the sidewalk and
Yeah.
freaking that's
There's
it.
tons of
What I have
that.
to do is take
Looks like a third world country.
Rudy Giuliano's playbook, what he did to New York City. Oh,
Yeah.
Nobody's even referring this. You see the news, New York City. Why doesn't somebody bring up Julie
New York
His
went
name.
from a
and say, why don't you follow the playbook that he did when crime dropped down from number 1 in the country to like number 8 or 9 in large
and
cities?
considering that it was such a big city, that was a massive drop.
You know what?
It was when you considered the crime per population, New York was actually like 50, 60.
He did
when
it.
he was in
He
there.
did an awesome job in New York. I mean, what he did to
Yeah.
Harlem alone. I mean, Harlem. You didn't want to go to
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Harlem. When you got to 126th
Yeah.
Street, you were like, nope. We turn around. We go
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
When you could walk past 126th Street in Harlem and be like, wow, this is really freaking nice, man. I mean, they
Yeah.
clean that place up, man. Nice.
There's no reason in the world why they can't go to buy. Well, what's the difference between a failed city now and when Giuliani had it?
A Republican.
Nobody's even, not even a Fox. Why don't they compare that? Why don't they shove that in people's faces? He was a Republican. This is a Democrat. There's a difference. They could be played use that Giuliano.
They're the problem. It's not the Democrats. It's the news.
The news, the
media.
media. Yeah.
The news
Corrupt
is the
people.
Democrats.
They think
They
it's
tell the
right, yeah.
Democrats what the Democrats do whatever they say.
Oh yeah, that's what it
These are
seems
the
like.
ones that are getting the big funding. NPR, ABC, CBS, they all get huge checks from fucking George Soros. The presidents donated to their favorite charities and all
Yep.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Charities my ass, like the Clinton Foundation, where they can only prove 1% of the money's actually
That-
spent on
Yeah.
anything
Oh my God.
other than her fucking exotic
Just-
lifestyle.
Just imagine if you or I did that. We started a
Well-
fucking a foundation.
We'd
they'd
be
be
in
all-
jail in a year. If
Uh-huh.
we could get away with it for a year
Yeah.
at the most.
And if we had 5 million in there, they'd say, 2 million, and they fucking take the other 3 and they all pocket it and say it was
Yeah.
only 2 million.
Yeah.
Corruption.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They're
yeah.
taking- they've
Well,
shown
no, they got to leave something.
can
They got to
show
leave
1%
something.
that
Otherwise,
they
they can't.
actually
They
spent.
can't. they can't prosecute you. They gotta leave something.
Whoa. What was that?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. That city was nice and cleaned up, and nobody referred out. Well, what's the difference between Giuliani and the schmuck that we have there now? Why is the crime soaring? Nobody's even bringing that up.
This cocksucker was a cop. Just like this skank from Orlando that's running for Mark Rubio's job.
Yeah.
You know, how can you be a cop? And you would think that they would have some sense, you know?
You would think.
And keep in mind, this bitch, she's talking, I'm pro cop, pro cop. No, during the fucking 20s, she was on the defund trail and everything else like all the other shitbags in Congress.
That's how stupid they all are. You know, they all talk their shit back in the day, and they think people aren't gonna.
The problem is
look
the
it
news
up.
never
Now,
shows
the
that.
smart people are the ones that look it up and they find out the true facts about those people.
No, but
Oh,
there
yeah.
are idiots
You know.
when Biden said last month that, gas was $5 when I started.
There's a lot of people
it's
that
come down. See,
there's a lot of people that believe that one, man.
You know,
Yeah.
A lot of people
Which
guys-
is amazing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is your memory that
No,
shot?
there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
believe
don't
that
want
one.
to admit that
What about the White House's deleted tweet?
I guarantee you, he'll say the war with Putin is causing the gas prices to drop. This is COVID. They'll blame it on everything but the fucking president
Mm-hmm.
because they're in denial. And if you show them the truth, that ain't true. They'll walk
The
out.
amount-
They'll blame
the
it.
amount
They'll
of
blame it
gas-
on
Knock it out.
everything.
Look,
They don't.
we got
They
less
can't handle the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They only have their point.
They'll blame it on everything
before
but
the
actual
war. We were
source.
getting before the war.
Yeah.
We got less than 10% of our gas from Russia. It made no difference to
Nah.
us.
You know what? I just don't. I don't know.
Bullshit.
I keep saying it, but you know, we have so much here. We don't need anybody.
No,
We
I've always
really
said that
don't
too.
need
We could
anybody.
be
America is the
energy
only country
independent.
in the world you can grow everything and you can produce. We have all the
We're
fucking
energy
We do
resources,
not need
and we have a
anybody.
land
Energy
of
independent if
different
we have to.
climate that we can basically grow anything here. We don't need
Mhm.
anybody. Fuck the rest of the world.
We need to get this red wave going, man, because you know what? If, after all this shit that's been going on for the past 2 years, I mean, granted, we still got another 2 years to go, but
Oh yeah.
you know, we get this red wave going. We could tell everybody, you know what? Fuck you. We're done.
I don't
you
want to
know,
be a doom and
forget-
gloom guy.
You know what I say? You know what I say? Stop trying to fucking make the whole world happy. You
Yeah.
know, stop trying to like Iran. How many fucking times did they try to deal with Iran?
Oh, yeah.
And it
There's
fails.
more shit
So
going on
fucking
now.
leave them alone. Leave them alone. Stay here.
Well, you know what's
worry
funny?
about if you cross my fucking border or threaten my country in any other way.
Yeah.
Then I will deal with you. Otherwise, leave me the fuck alone.
Well, you know who's one of
You know?
Iran's chief
None of that.
partners is
Exactly.
Russia. That's the whole funny thing about it.
American
Yeah, yeah.
first. America
Absolutely,
first.
America first.
But no, according to this, America's last.
I don't know anything other than America first.
Go on.
America's last according to this administration.
All that billions of dollars.
Because they're
you
all
sent-
fucking making their
Oh,
families
how
rich.
many billions of dollars now they sent to Ukraine that could help people out here?
Yeah.
You know what? Pelosi and Biden and all of their great grandchildren that aren't even fucking born yet
Yeah.
have a bigger bank account than we all fucking do.
Oh yeah.
And how is it possible when you look at any of their salaries, if they
Oh.
saved every fucking dollar and never spent any of the money they earned, they'd have a tenth of what they could have. And you know how it is. You can't save everything. Living
Well, what
costs
about-
money.
What about Obama?
Yeah.
His
Exactly.
first year, 200. What's the salary?
Two-
For
two-
president, 200
He
and
came in with $1.5 million. Now he's worth something like what, 20 million or something?
yeah, but his first year of presidency, what's the salary? 200 and something a year.
Yeah, it was impossible.
and then he was
The money he earned,
he was grossed out at over 400 and something.
he made over 20 times more money than he made somehow. And
Right,
yet,
where'd the money come
where'd
from?
the money come from?
Where'd the fucking money come from? It didn't come from your wife's fucking dick. That's for sure.
But anybody that looks at it's conspiracy theory. No, these are
Yes,
No,
it
it
did.
ain't
Yes, it
conspiracy.
did
It's
from his
fucking
wife.
black and white.
It came from his wife's stick. Yes, it did. It did. It did.
It's just like, I gotta hustle. I gotta hustle to make my money and take care of my house.
Just to
And
make ends meet.
granted, it's just me and my wife, and I thank God that I don't have a mortgage, but I still gotta hustle and pay my
Yeah.
fucking bills.
You pay bills,
You know what I
your
mean?
insurance, and food.
And I
blah, blah,
feel
blah, blah,
I feel threatened by this fucking administration that at any time
Yeah.
they get a fucking hard on, they could destroy us all.
Oh yeah.
See,
they're working
the
on
thing
it.
is,
know?
the,
I mean,
the
shit.
administration
That's why they
hate
want
people
electric
like
cars,
us.
so they can just
Because
shut us off at any
We
time.
are the hustling. We are the middle class runs the country. Sure, we don't have the big money that the ultra rich do, but we're the ones that provide all the services, everything.
Yep.
Mhm.
The big guys building the houses, the guys doing planning, everybody that services. We support, run the country, and it's almost like they hate us. They want us to either be dirt fucking. If you're super rich,
They hate us
You're
because we're not
okay,
asking them
and
for
if
anything.
you're dirt fucking poor, you're okay. But if you're the actual 80% of the country that runs the thing, you're a shitbag and you're un-American.
Because you're not asking them for anything.
Exactly.
They want you
Yep.
to fucking kneel down and ask
Right.
them for everything.
Because once you ask for everything, then the rules
They-
become their rules.
Exactly.
You do
They
this.
have total control. Well,
That's the problem. That's why they want that. Why would anybody want to take care of you?
it's like
For
in
a
that
reason.
show, the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take a knee? Are you gonna bend the knee for this?
Yeah.
No, fuck no. You bend the knee, it's all over.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Oh yeah. It's fucking. Just know, in a couple more days.
We'll know
the
something.
turning point of the
Tuesday, man. Tuesday, red, 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 red.
And we gotta get both. fucking
Yes,
houses.
sir.
No,
We need
I
everything,
know that,
man.
John. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm just saying I'm
We
worried
need
they're
it.
going to rig the fucking Senate because the
I
Senate
know.
they there's less seats. It's easier to steal that. They
Mhm.
did it a couple of years ago with that fucking Georgia, where you had you have 67% of Georgia was registered Republican, and both senators are Democrats.
that's-
How is that possible?
That's still a big thing going on right now. Even with this
Yeah.
one, it's still going on. The big
Well,
bullshit.
yeah, Walker's
Right.
going in that.
Mhm.
He hopefully gets it.
You know what? I think we all should start fucking. You know what? You don't have to be a brain surgeon to run. And
No, you don't.
you know how things are supposed to be. I mean, we all could fucking run. And you know what?
I don't wanna do
Look at
some
the guy.
bullshit.
Look at the guy. The truck driver. Was it
The
truck
Fetterman?
driver?
Fetterman?
No, the truck driver that won in.
In
New Jersey, yeah.
In Jersey. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy didn't know shit from nothing.
Did he
No, I
win?
just said,
He
hey, I
won.
want to fucking.
No,
wanna
No, not
straighten
the
this shit out.
not the fucking bald guy.
He
that's
ran
going
on
around
the
right now.
That's
anti-COVID
different,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Like,
ran on
look,
that.
all the
And that guy
restrictions
got
got to
in.
go.
Now,
And you know, since he's
not
been
a
there,
rocket scientist, but he knows how things are supposed to be.
but you know something, Rod? I was up there this summer. All their COVID restrictions are gone.
Eh,
Oh, yeah?
Basically,
Nice.
you don't have to do
Yeah.
any of this stuff now, and so it shows that if you elect the right people, things can
Yep.
change.
Well,
A lot of people, things can't change. Well, you don't know until you find. As Donald Trump used to say,
Yeah.
what have you got to lose? Give me a fucking shot. You got that. You're certainly your cities, your inner cities. have been
I
falling
hope
apart
people-
for 100 years.
I hope people
Yeah.
How
fucking
can it be
realize
any
that
worse?
now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hope they realize it now what they had to lose.
Seen a lot of videos where a lot of people says, I'd rather have Trump now. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, I didn't
What's
know
great
I
this.
mean, like I
is-
told your father before,
Oh, yeah.
a 50-year, a guy voting blue for 50 years.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
he's going red. He's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
The great
This is fucking
thing,
bullshit.
Nothing.
Spanish people realized it first, and they're
I
running.
think the